I bet we're technically 1 minute late. I was fixing settings. Fuck you. Fuck you! Didn't matter if I'm 1 minute late. What was I fixing? I was doing my tracking right at the end. High error. Oh, I'm in the perfect spot. Okay. My mic's still working. Good. Sound is really low here. Wait. Technically, I was a minute late. What I really need is a starting screen. That's what I need. I need, like, to go live at 55 and have a starting screen. Hi, Logitech. Hi, Zuvi. Hi, Lost One. The initial idea was I would just stretch as my starting screen. The problem is I talk too much. And I basically just start streaming interacting with people right when I start stretching. You're just saying true to I talk too much, aren't you? During stretch, yes. Lunges. My uncle left about an hour ago. So I finally have the basement to myself. And my bathroom back. Not that he was like that imposing in any way. Hi, Gail. Beck you. No! I don't remember if that was 5 or 4. So we're gonna do 5 or 6. I woke up super early today. Hi, Louie. Hi, Global. I woke up super early today because of a very weird dream. Which I wrote down in my Discord because if I didn't, I'd forget it within like... Good lord, was this dream weird. Can't see anything. Headset has lost tracking. There we go. Hi, Smug. Hi, Fanny. Time to actually do Dragonflight. Was the dream have to do anything with your ear? No, not even a little bit. Blanks. Not even slightly. Once I start walking, I'll go over the dream. Okay, good. What are we at? 4:30? But yeah, almost at Draenor Pathfinder, you showed me. Hi, Dehi. We're planking right now. We've done 20 seconds of planking. We got 70 more to go. 45. No, 55. 50. 45. I mean, yes, but it's also just a good exercise. 40. 35. 30. 25. 20. Ow, ow, ow. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Fucking love Counter-Strike. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Bits. If you showed me Counter-Strike footage, Call of Duty footage, I probably couldn't distinguish the two. If you showed me Valorant footage, maybe? But then if you show me Finals footage, I couldn't tell the difference between that and Valorant. Yeah. A better exercise than the T-pose, at least. You can't distinguish between Counter-Strike and COD, I'm actually gonna slap you? I've literally never played either. Nor do I watch much footage of them anyway. Watch out. Or Exhibits watch out, Elon likes that. I don't actually like getting slapped. Game sucks. We're walking in Final Fantasy. Okay. They have a difference? Elon sounds more tired than usual today. Well, I didn't get as much sleep because of this dream. So in this dream, my uncle, my dad, and I get on an airplane. And for whatever reason, my dad is the pilot of this airplane. Doesn't know how to fly a thing in his life, but in this dream, he's an airline pilot. Also, they don't have, like, a cockpit. Uncle Dream, oh no. They don't have a cockpit. It's kind of more like a bus, where the pilot is just at the front on the left. I guess? I don't know. That's how I thought this plane was. Anyway, so I fall asleep waiting for the plane to take off. There's like delays or something. I'm literally asleep in my dream. And I wake up and the plane still hasn't taken off, but somebody has just put a baby on my lap. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do I do with this baby? I can't just like, ugh, and throw it. So I'm like asking the people next to me like, who put this here? And they're like, oh, some woman had to get up for a second, so she just thought, you know, since you were asleep. And I was like, well, okay. So in this dream, I'm like, basically just trying to stop this baby from crying. SMH, why not throwing the baby? Because it's a baby. I'm trying to keep this baby from crying. After like 5 minutes of this, the mom comes back and is just like, hey, thanks, and sits down in the row in front of me with her baby. Fucking weird. Anyway, the plane starts to take off. Hi, Brown. And the plane starts to take off, and my dad goes, all right, this is your captain speaking. We'll be heading to, I don't even remember where. Should be a smooth flight. I'm excited because my son is flying with me and he's normally not on these flights. And then he just like puts the radio down and he's like literally like standing up in front of his chair and like looking back at me because I'm in like row 9 or 10 or something. And he's like, Yulin, let's play tennis when we get to the, end of the flight. Because he asked me to play tennis a lot because I used to play tennis. And I'm always like, I don't want to play tennis. But he's like, at the end of the flight, let's play tennis. And I'm sitting here just like, what the fuck? Can you focus on flying? He's not pulling the plane up. So it's like off the ground. It's like 50 feet in the air. And it starts getting really close to a bridge. And he's like, Yulin, let's go. Oh, shit. And he turns around and starts like focusing on flying and he's like throttling it to pull up. And he just barely misses this bridge. And then at this point, something snaps in his brain. And he's just like, even if I had hit that bridge, it would have been fine. So I'm gonna hit everything else. He starts flying through like downtown of a city and just taking out all the trees. He's still like 50 to 100 feet in the air, but all these trees are like, I guess, really fucking tall. And he's just fucking clear cutting them with the plane. And everybody's freaking out. Everybody's like, oh my god, we're gonna die. And he gets on the radio, he's like, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen pilots do way worse and not get fired. They can't touch me. And he puts the radio down, and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? And then he pulls up, and he does like a barrel roll. I think technically like an aileron loop is what it's called. Your dad acquired the goblin rocks and sniffed them. He does like a barrel roll. This is like a commercial air. And we start heading straight toward the ground, and it's not pulling up. Mike dead? No, it's not Global. Shut up. You muted yourself? What? High Octane. How did it mute? Huh. For like 10 seconds? What on earth? Okay. The first time I saw Global say Mike dead, I looked, and then I just had sound on my mic, so I don't know what was happening with it. This mic? Yeah, it is this mic. Okay. What was the last thing I said before I muted? Because I don't remember where in the story was. Apologize to Global Yulin? No! Thank you, everybody who told me my mic was muted. Global's included in that. He did a barrel roll, which technically is called an aileron loop. It's not a barrel roll. He did a aileron loop. He was just like, I don't know, wanting to show off. He then's like, we're gonna do a backflip. And so it like, the plane starts pulling up, and then it starts like to go upside down, but it stalls out. It stalls out and just starts falling. He eventually gets it so that we're going straight and normal, or like, we're straight and we're like upside, so nobody's upside down in their seats. But it's just literally nosediving. And at this point, I freak out. I'm like, okay. Or not, I freak out. I do the opposite of freaking out and just accept death. And I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna close my eyes, relax my arms, and just sit here in the seat. And if I die, I die. That's it. But I'm not going to, like... I'm not going to shit myself over this. This is why you got the tough love? Oh my god. Yulin being straight, impossible. Anyway, so I'm just, like, accepting death, right? And nothing happens. Literally, like, people aren't even screaming around me. I'm just eyes closed, no sound around me. And after, like, 15 seconds of this, I open my eyes, I'm like... What the hell happened? Nobody's like cheering, nobody's screaming, there was no crash. And my dad He literally, like, stands up in his chair again, and he's like, Yulin, did you think we did a backflip and nosedived into a crash? That was a genjutsu. Isn't that rad as shit? And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? What the actual fuck is happening? And then I woke up. I don't know. In my dream, my dad was an airline pilot that did a genjutsu on me, just me, of us crashing into the ground. What the fuck was that? That was my dream. And I woke up at 6 a.m. because of this, and it was like, can I go back to bed? I don't want to go back to bed. Technically, this was like 5:40. I tried to, like, just close my eyes and go back to bed for like 10 minutes, and I was like, nope, not happening. My father in my dreams. Oh, it was a dream? I was confused. Yeah. This was all a dream, and apparently it was like an illusion within a dream. Learning genjutsu just to troll people. Sounds like a dad move, alright. Are you sure you aren't having a dab chick moment? No, because dab chick just pisses himself all the time. My dad is 100% the type of person to do this. Where he, like, thinks something is funny, and maybe doesn't think, oh, that could potentially be abusive later on. Now, he doesn't do that, like, often. This isn't, like, a regular thing for him. However, I remember being, like, 5 years old, and we went to these, like, moaning caverns, because they were in our hometown of Twainhart. And my mom and I just walked down the stairs on a tour in these. But Dad actually had, like, climbing gear on and went with, like, a climbing specialist and rappelled down into the caverns. And while rappelling, the, like, metal hook loop thing that, like, keeps you attached to the rope got really hot, and he was like, hey, Yulin, you should touch this. And I was about to, and my mom literally grabbed my hand like, dude, he's 5. This isn't, like, college bros. What are you doing? And, like... I'm just like, oh yeah, my dad would 100% be the type to fuck with me with genjutsu if he had it / knew what it was. Also found out today that my grandma was a famous tailor for the Dutch higher class back in the 60s. That's kind of neat. What? It's a puppet. Yeah, it's a puppet that pisses itself. It did it like 3 times in the video you sent me. Like, she made the wedding dress for a wedding where the queen was present. That's neat. So yeah, that was my dream last night. Anybody else have a crazy dream? I know Sen had a weird dream. He didn't describe it at all. But... excess overlay is stuck on my left hand. And I don't know how to get it off. There we go. Got it off. Global is into water sports. I don't think Global's into water sports specifically. I am training Yulin for it. Ugh. I just think Global likes this YouTuber named Dabchick. That's really weird. It's a fucking drug trip to watch. Yeah, Senral woke up this morning and was like, I had a weird dream. I'm mad about it, and I'm going back to bed. It was like, okay, Sen, good luck. Could you imagine Itachi from Naruto just fucking with people with his, like, illusions? Like, not inflicting, like, immense traumatizing pain on them, but just, like, making them have illusions of shitting themselves. But at his, like, quality of an illusion. That'd be messed up. Literally everyone would hate you, because people would be like, stop making me think I shit myself. And then the higher-ups from the village would just be like, you're so talented. You are so good at this. Why are you wasting it making people think they shit themselves? Naruto prank YouTubers. 72 hours of shitting yourself. That would be fucked up. I need a drink. That probably would have been someone from the Uchiha clan if Itachi had not killed them all. What if Itachi didn't kill his clan but made them shit themselves? Hi, Pixel. Hi, Shere Khan. One continuous shit or like burst. Okay, so Fanny just reminded me of a Whitest Kids You Know sketch. It's called Poop Rope. And the story of this sketch is that there's an American transfer student who's living with a family in England. And they go up in a hot air balloon. And I think they're just saying like, oh, the people are so small. And the American kid's just like, oh, I don't feel so good. Oh, I gotta drop a loaf. And they're like, all right, well, we'll lower the balloon. He's like, no, we're not waiting that long. I gotta go now. And he like sits on the edge of the hot air balloon. They're like, now? You can't go now. And he drops his trousers and they're like holding him so he doesn't fall over. And he just starts pooping. And the British family, they're just looking over the side, just like, oh my god, it keeps going. It's like a poop rope. Oh, it's still going. How did it fit inside of him? And he's just like, oh, we're dragging. We're dragging. Genjutsu. You always think you must shit, but you actually never have to. Could you use Genjutsu to, like, benefit you? You could, like, make yourself do physical training and exercise, while in your actual illusion, you're, like, taking a nap. And so you just wake up 3 hours later. You're just like, oh, that was a refreshing nap. Oh shit, I have a six-pack. That'd be fucking awesome. Season of Discovery. 5 days away. It's 5 days, right? We're on the 25th. Today is Saturday. 26 Sunday. 27 Monday, 28. Wait, what? They're not coming out with it on a Tuesday? It'll be like a Thursday? Huh? That's fucking weird. Still can't get past the apparent tailoring secret my granny had. Was it a secret, or was that just her job? Like, she wasn't doing this behind anybody's back, right? You're just learning about it, right? That's not really a secret so much as that was just a thing she did. But it was a secret to her grandchildren? What do you mean it was a secret to her grandchildren? At what point do you feel you are entitled to know? Is it like... Because I'm sitting here like it's unrealistic to like, you turn 10, it's like, alright, children gather around. It's time for you to know what grandma did as a job. I feel like it just came up in conversation, right? Like, hey, what'd you do for a job most of your life? Oh, I did this. I mean, she treated it like a secret. So you asked her and she specifically avoided it, and then like a parent had to tell you, and you didn't get it from her? I haven't recorded in like 3 days. What was the last video I did? I did Amarang. I don't remember if I did that Thursday or Wednesday. I don't think I did it on Thanksgiving. So probably the day before. Fanny's grandma was a Dutch spy with a license to kill. I think it was Watch Dogs 2, where they were showing off all the different like characters that you're going to have, and there was the grandma that just shoots people in the face. No, she was acting all whispery to tell me a family secret. Then she just explained what she actually did as a tailor. Watch Dogs Legion? Yeah. Global just made me think of that. I didn't play any of the Watch Dogs games. I watched Elite play some of them. Good lord, okay. Speaking of other streamers, Ike was streaming VR chat yesterday. So I walked, and then I fell asleep for 2 hours, and then I woke up and I joined him in VR chat. I think I ate first and then I joined him. Like she was scared about us changing our opinion on her with that info. I still don't know if she's treating it like a secret or if she's just like not openly sharing it because nobody had asked. But anyway, Ike was streaming live yesterday. I joined him in VR chat. Fusty Lugs was there. Now I love Fusty Lugs. But once there's 2 streamers in a lobby, it is then a streamer lobby. When they're both live anyway. And people kept joining on them. And more streamers are there. And then eventually, the big scary clown was there. For anybody that doesn't know, that's Lolathon. The, like, biggest streamer of VR chat. Hi, non-dairy. And his whole thing is that he literally pumps out avatars. With sound clips and animations and outfits. He literally just makes these things so fucking fast. He probably has like 1,000 avatars at this point. He had a new Freddy Fazbear avatar. He's top 3. I thought he was top 1, but he's big. Top 3 makes sense. He had a new Freddy Fazbear avatar. And I'm like... Crumpet and Rob are bigger? Oh, I see. I didn't know Murder Crumpet was that big. I should have thought about it. Because he was like, he kept scaring Aiko and Fusty Lugs. And I should have been like, I'm not safe here. He's absolutely gonna scare at least everybody in this lobby once. Lolathon is bigger on YouTube though? So yeah, I got scared. And then he found, he thought, this person gets scared. They're a good target. So I got scared a lot. That was yesterday for me. I think my avatar is starting to lean left with the Team Rocket lean because I have my tracker on my back still. But yesterday was fun. After... Damn, Ewan couldn't handle Freddy Fazbear. No, I fucking couldn't. After VR chat, then I played Monster Hunter World with Zori, which was also very fun. Ewan 5 Nights at Freddy's speedrun? Absolutely not. Never. No. Not going to happen. Zori has never finished Monster Hunter World. they've only ever gotten to Zora Magdaros and just lost interest. And so it was like, oh shit. And they've just been like really in a Monster Hunter mood recently, so they started that yesterday. And I was playing with them. Good lord. I had forgotten just how awful, just how awful playing with other people is in a Monster Hunter world. You guys remember the whole cutscene and shit? Where, like, each person that's on the, like, story quest has to do it themselves. So, like, I had my old character. Zorii, Sleepy Will, and Tukanu. Those are the people playing. All of them were new characters. And so every new hunt, each of them had to go in solo, go watch a cutscene, 2 of them would leave, and then we would join the other person. It's just like, oh my god. Why did anybody think this was such a good idea for World? It's so awful. Actually, most of the games you can't even speedrun. Thank you, Shere Khan. I agree, but only because watching Five Nights at Freddy's is boring as hell. If I were to ever play a game like that, it would probably be Meet Your Oshi. Because I really like the people from Vichibon, so... a lot more so than Freddy and those animatronics. But I have no intention of ever playing those games. Because I'm a scaredy wimp, and don't want to play those games. But yeah, what was... I'm trying to think if anything big happened in Monster Hunter World. Zoe made their character. Hunted a Jagras. Oh, I'm playing Gunlance. I want to play Gunlance through this playthrough. For when I'm there. And I'm going to try normal ammo. Anytime I've played Gunlance in the past, I've always done long ammo and just a charge shelling. Which I find fun. But if it's in a group, I could probably do the shotgun shelling a lot. Without getting punished too heavily. And so that's what I was doing yesterday. We're dumpstering the monsters. We killed a Puke in like 2 minutes. Because they all have, we all have Clutch Claws. And Zoe is like, trying to learn Clutch Claw, right? They're like, I should use it more. And I think the other 2 know how meta it is. And so they're just using it. At one point, we were fighting a Kulu-Ya-Ku, and all 3 of them clutch clawed onto him. There's one on each side and one on the tail. And I'm just sitting there just like, oh my goodness. Okay. Senril just joined. But he has to find me. Not that it'll take him that long to find me. I see him over there. But yeah. Yesterday was fucking busy. Very busy, but very fun. Didn't get a video out. I did have tri-tip. I don't remember who it was. I was talking about it yesterday. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna have tri-tip. And somebody was like, Californian spotted. And I was like, what the fuck? How did he know? Question, are 100 fragrant coins hard to get? I have no idea what a fragrant coin is. I have 0 clue. Oh god, I'm so excited for Season of Discovery. It's 5 days away. They haven't given us a server list. I'm kind of like freaking out about it because I want all of my friends to be on the same server. Sen is a cat. He just has to follow the scent of cotton candy. Currency and Dragonflight. I still don't know what it is. Fragrant coins. Okay, I think I might know what those are. Good morning, Ewan. How's it going today? Hi, Flaming Gamer. It is going well. I didn't sleep enough. I had a very weird dream that I described earlier. Fucking, my dad was an airline pilot that put a genjutsu on me to make me think the plane was doing flips and barrel rolls and crashed. And when it didn't crash and I came out of the illusion, he was just like, Ewan, that was a genjutsu! Wasn't that rad as shit? And it was just like, what the fuck? Okay. Currency and Dragonflight. I think I might know what fragrant coins are. In 10.1, they added a zone called Zaralek Caverns. The, like, town of this zone is a bunch of these, like, mole rat guys. And one of them gives, like, 2 weekly quests for crafting stuff. And it's very difficult to do both of those quests each week. You would need to have, like, multiple characters with multiple professions set up to fund one character. You can do little things for fragrant coins. But it's very hard to get a lot unless you have many characters with Dragon Isles profession set up. I think that's what those are, Fanny. But you want to go to the Zaralek Caverns once you're 70. Man, that is very much a weird dream. Yes. He didn't piss himself in or outside the dream, if you were wondering. I don't think they were. I've had a weird dream recently, about 2 months ago, where I was walking with these 2 guys in a place that had a huge forest to our left, and to the right was a big open airstrip. We were talking about suddenly this huge ass airplane appeared out of nowhere, slowly landing and passing by us, and it was super huge. Fair enough, there was a cool mammoth for 100. Oh, Sen, you have clipping on the inside of the sleeve on the model.
I'm aware.
Sen might still be waking up. I felt uneasy just seeing the plane appearing out from the sky and seeing it pass by us, and then after a few moments my dream had ended. I wrote down my dream in the Discord, because if I didn't, I would have forgotten it. Elin, my sub expired. How's the walk going? Hi, Techno Rave. All good, don't worry about it. He sounds big, Eepy. I wrote my dream down in the Discord. And then Sen wrote in the Discord, I had a weird dream, and I'm mad about it. I'm going back to bed. I'm currently at work.
It's unsuccessful.
No.
It's going back to sleep.
I only tried for like 5 to 10 minutes to go back to sleep. It was like 5:40 in the morning when I woke up, and I just said, fuck it. I slept 11 hours last night. You stole my sleep. I only slept like 5.5 hours. I am mad at Dreamulin too. There's one dream I had a few years ago, where because it repeated 3 times in a cycle, I rebuilt it in Minecraft. Oh. It's probably the only dream I vividly remember so well because it repeated 2 more times. Oh no, I stole your sleep. I'm so sorry. I have had 3 dreams that have repeated many times in my life because they're very connected to phobias. So like, I would experience something connected to a phobia, and then I would have a dream about it. And so, like, if I had tooth pain, if I, like, hadn't been brushing well enough and, like, one of my teeth was kind of sensitive and, you know, had a little pain to it, I would then have a dream about, all of my teeth just crumbling in my mouth and then just, like, barfing up tooth chunks. And that would be like, that would kind of shock me awake, and I'd be like, oh, I'd wake up from that. Delicious? No. Another dream I would have is related to drowning. If I saw something that made me think of water and made me think of drowning in a day, it was pretty consistent that I would go to sleep that night and I would like have a nightmare about myself drowning. And in the nightmare, I'm just underwater. There's no features, there's literally just the surface of the water. So it's just blue, and I can tell that there's waves above me. And I'm maybe like 5 feet under the surface of the water. But I start just going down. I'm staring at the surface and I'm just going down. It's getting darker and darker. And then my vision starts fading out. Like blackness starts like kind of closing in on the center. And then after like a minute of that, I just fucking like shock myself awake. And it seems like I'm holding my breath when this happens. This is a horrible phobia for marine biologists. Yes, it sure would be. It seems like I'm holding my breath when I have this dream, because I wake up out of breath and just like gasping for air. The worst one though, if I see a spider and then I'm not able to kill it. Like, let's say I see a spider, I grab my bug spray, and then I look at it and the spider's gone, like it's moved under something, and it's like, oh fuck. We have no confirmed kill. I would pretty reliably have a dream where I'm in a desert, and in front of me is a pit. I don't know how deep it goes, I don't know... I only know how wide it is. It's like 10 feet wide, but it's full of spiders. Not like the walls are coated in spiders. Imagine just it is a liquid volume of spiders. Just there's so many spiders, the pit is literally full of spiders just crawling all over each other. And for whatever reason in this dream, I just lean forward and fall into the spiders. And the moment I touch them and sink into them, I immediately like, hi, lamb. I immediately like jump up in my bed. I'm like, ah! Yulin, you live in Missouri, not Australia. It should be okay. We have pretty big spiders here. We do have tarantulas. We also have a few things that are like as big as wolf spiders. There's something that I keep getting in the basement here. I forget what their name is. They're a kind of weird name. But, like, their body is a little bit smaller than, like, my pinky tip. If you included their legs, they're like a bit bigger than a thumb. I don't know. These things are big spiders. They're not huntsmen. They're not venomous, thankfully. These things are fucking... They're just big enough that you're like, oh god, I hate this. Thankfully, they're not daddy long legs, no. Their body is big compared to a daddy long legs. Missouri have wolf spiders and violin spiders. There's like a lot more spider types, Pixel. And this one in particular, we just get a lot of them near the water. Thankfully, I've not gotten over my fear of water, but I don't know. I feel like I'm handling it better lately. I haven't had the drowning dream in a long time. I'm not so afraid of spiders ever since I saw So What, I Reincarnated as a Spider. I don't know, since I saw that anime, I'm like, spiders aren't that bad. Hi, Lost One. And then I haven't had teeth problems in like 5 years. I have been fucking good with brushing and flossing. This is why Yulin is stinky. He can't bathe. I bathe every day. Heck you. You need to play Grounded? We will never play Grounded. I know it's in Grounded. We're not playing Grounded. That anime was great aside from the 3D portions at the end. I'm actually not that bothered by like CGI and 3D portions. I think they can look awful. I think it's really bad when 3D looks awful. But there's some anime where it looks really fucking good. Prove it, Ewan. Send Pixel the bathwater? Well, I don't take a bath. I take a shower. Also, that costs money to send stuff places. So no.
Also, Pixel wouldn't want it because
Oh,
Pixel's
yes, he would.
pretend gay.
He would want it to keep up the ruse, but he would probably just, like, toss it in the sink and drain it and then throw it in the trash. But he'd be like, oh, yeah, send me that bath water. And then he would, like... He would drain the bath water out, send the container through the washing machine, the dishwasher. And then he would fill it with, like, clean water, and then he would take a video of himself drinking it and be like, I drank the Yulin bath water. Oh, man, I'm so gay. And then he'd, like, lean back and be like, yep, got them all fooled.
It sounds about right.
Yep. Before streaming, I went upstairs to see if there was any turkey left. And there's technically, like, 2 turkey legs left.
Gone.
But, like, the like, breast meat and the, just, like, you know, the little strips of, like, the main part of the bird, there wasn't much of that left. And I was like, oh, there's not much left. They've been eating it. And so I'm eating, like, 1 or 2 bites. My dad's like, yeah, there'd be more turkey, but, well, I just had to feed the dog this morning. I was like, you fed the dog turkey? And he's like, I didn't want her to starve. He's like, oh my god. You have an odd relationship with your chat? I feel like I have an odd relationship with everyone.
Dog people food.
I agree, but this dog is spoiled rotten.
No, but it's really bad for the dog's health. Really, really bad.
I'm aware. Man, Dragonflight trash mobs are a lot more reasonable now. Dog eating good. Yeah. Yeah, my dad spoils this dog, and it's funny because, like, the 3 dogs we had before, they were all Boston Terriers, so, you know, ankle biters, and they were all boys. And my dad would be like, don't feed them table scraps. Don't let them up on the bed, yada yada. The boxer?
Oh my god, he got a girl dog and now he just spoils it.
A boxer named Jasmine spoils her rotten. Literally, she literally throws up a lot because he overfeeds her and gives her, like, a bunch of extra food, and it's like, dude, stop.
Jasmine's gonna have a fucking heart attack.
Well, boxers also don't have the longest of lives. But Jasmine has made it to 10 years old. Yeah, I think, like, their life expectancy...
She's getting ancient in dog years.
Yeah, their life expectancy is, like, 9 to 11 years or something. Rat-catching dogs to clown dog? Boston Terriers are a little wonky. They have bad eyes. They have eyes that bulge out a little bit. And so they have, like... Their eyes, aren't so good all the time. And they constantly get gunk in them that you have to clean out. But Boston Terriers, they're like fucking perfect, carrying dogs. You literally just sling them under one arm and you're just like, let's fucking go. And they're like, yeah, man. My favorite dog.
Obscenely happy for no reason.
Usually. My favorite dog of the 4 we had was our first dog. Well, my first dog. His name was Lucky. Because when we were at the pet store getting him, the person that was, you know, trying to get him sold was like, see this spot on his head? That means good luck for Boston Terriers. And I was like, well, that's all I need, Mom, Dad. We have to get him now, right? And they're just like, well, we were looking at a dog anyway. So we get this Boston Terrier. I name him Lucky because think I was 7. And this dog, good lord, this dog was so smart. Like, open doors if he wants to. But the thing that was really cool about this dog was that he was very motherly. He was just constantly concerned with everyone and wanted to take care of everyone. If somebody was sick, he did not leave their side. But he was never, like, in their way or annoying. So, like, Jasmine, our current dog, the boxer, if you're sick, she tries to lay across you. Which is like, dude, I'm literally struggling to breathe, get off me. But she doesn't understand that she's not helping. She's just like, oh, you're still in bed. I just want to cuddle. Lucky was like the perfect medicine dog. We would go hiking, and he would constantly go up and down the trail from the person in front to the person at the back to make sure everybody was accounted for. This dog was fucking awesome. Our second dog was Toby. What the fuck is wrong with all these fucking game platforms and using a launcher to execute a launcher so you can play a game? What game has a launcher to execute a launcher? That sounds awful.
Mass Effect.
Blah.
I mean, technically, Baldur's Gate, you launch it through Steam to launch the launch.
Oh, I see.
Baldur's Gate.
Rockstar, EA, Ubisoft. XCOM 2 on Epic is launching 2K to launch the game. Weird.
So, if you bought, what is it? If you bought Mass Effect through Steam when they re-released all of the games, you still have to launch it. You still have to launch it through Origin. So I launch it through Steam, to launch it through the Origin launcher, to launch the game.
DRM to see if you get tempted to use on their store alone instead. When Lucky was 3, we were like, man, this dog needs a friend. He gets lonely when we go anywhere. So we got Toby. And Toby was like, he wasn't spoiled, but he was like a mama's boy bully. Like, literally, he loved mom. And he liked everyone else, but he loved mom. He was a garbage gut. And he would kind of like, he didn't really want pet toys of his own, but if Lucky had one, he wanted that one. And this was really funny. When Lucky passed away, Lucky was 13. Toby was 10. We learned Toby wasn't potty trained. Lucky was just like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. Come on, Toby. Toby was like, all right, let's go. And like, they had a dog door and everything, and they would go out. And that was when Toby went. But without Lucky literally telling him it's time to go to the bathroom, he literally didn't know what to do. And we had to potty train a 10-year-old dog. Now, thankfully, Toby was very food motivated, so it was very easy to train him. But it was like, what the fuck? This dog literally isn't potty trained. Yeah, no, I'll remove the hook first and just launch it from desktop. Never mind, I'm doing it. This is like potty training Grandpa? Kind of. When Toby passed, Mom was like, I don't think I'm gonna get a dog for 2 years. It hurt too much to lose those two. I have found a dog I want to purchase. And we were like, that was a month or two, Mom. We found another Boston Terrier named Brody. Brody was cute. Brody was super fucking cute. But he was as smart as Lucky, but not a good smart. He was like a malicious and kind of evil smart. He was... People will say there's no such thing as a bad dog, just bad owners. That's not true. They haven't had a bad dog. Bad dogs exist. Cunning as a fox? Kind of. Brody was just... God, he was such a pain in the ass.
Dogs.
He was such a pain in the ass. He was cute, and when he was behaving, he was great, right? So, like, when he was tired and just wanted to cuddle you, my God, he was cute, and it was a great time. But, like, it felt like he always had a problem with something. So, like, he used to bite up and tear up our mail. Or he would, like, he was really difficult to potty train. And it was so much effort to correct these issues. And it felt like it just created 2 more issues. And if you stopped, like, really hard training him on this one, he would regress and go back. We're pretty sure he had, like, schizophrenia as a dog. Or something that fucked with him. Because he was just so neurotic. He was just so, constantly getting worse and constantly just...
Did you get him from a shelter?
No. No, he was actually, like,
Oh, okay.
well-bred and everything.
How old was he when you got him, though?
He was a puppy. We got...
Because some people just breed dogs and don't give a fuck about them, and they don't treat them well.
No, this was somebody who, like, professionally breeds. They had, like, a champion dog in obedience training. They were advertising, like, you know, this dog, you know, got all these titles, yada yada. This is their offspring. On paper, he should have been perfect. But he was just a fucking
That doesn't
mess.
mean he was.
Oh, no, yeah, no. Obviously he wasn't. But on paper, he should have been.
No, I mean, doesn't mean the person who bred him was.
Oh.
My family got, what was it? A German Shepherd that was a puppy. And, like, you could tell she was an abused victim when we got her. The guy who took care of her was clearly a dickbag.
The guy was pretty well rated. I don't want to put anything on this person. Because, like, we trained Brody for, like, 5 or 6 years. Right? He should have, like, at least warmed up to us. But he was just such a menace. It got to a point where he was barking at the neighbors in their own home when he wasn't inside. Like, they would use their microwave and he would start barking at them. And so, my parents put him down. It sucked. It really sucked. I remember being like, having this feeling that, like, we failed him. And it's like you say in your head, what else could we have done? Literally, we spent so much money on, like, obedience training, having trainers come to the house for him, taking him to vets, just doing everything we could. But it just feels like we failed. Hi, Jan. We had Jasmine when we also had Brody. And I like to joke that my parents got a boxer so that Brody couldn't push another dog around. The boxer would be much bigger than him and punch him if they needed to. And when Brody was put down, Jasmine and Brody got along, but Jasmine didn't seem all that bothered. It was like, oh, the other dog's not here anymore. I'm okay with this. Jasmine is a spoiled princess, but she's also, like, really positive and happy. She is always eager to get attention and get pats. BRB, I'm going to eat lunch. Okay. Jasmine is like, if you call her, she will come smiling and, like, is super happy to, like, come get pets and whatnot. However, she's not super obedient if it goes against her own interests. So, like, if she finds something in the yard that she's like, ooh, I want to investigate this and maybe eat this. And you're like, no, Jasmine, don't eat that. Jasmine, come here. Jasmine, she'll look at you and be like, nah, this is more interesting, and just, like, fucking ghost you. It's like, what the fuck? So she's a very, very good dog 90% of the time. Sometimes size doesn't matter. Me and my mom had a Labrador who was afraid of a dog 3 times smaller because he didn't grow around other dogs. Yeah, so certainly size doesn't always matter, but with this boxer, there was like once or twice where Brody went too far. And Jasmine fucking put him in his place, and my parents thought the boxer was gonna kill the Boston Terrier. Hi, Carface. What are we at? 2.2 miles? Hell yeah. I fell asleep after stream yesterday.
Family dogs that were scared of the family cat.
I fell asleep after stream yesterday. Jan, Juice, and Blank were there, and then at the end, Pixel joined. And Blank and Jan both took pictures of it. It's like, oh, look how cute everyone is in the cuddle puddle. And then one of them was like, I couldn't get a picture where Pixel looked cute also. And they sent me a picture of just the fucking llama head sticking up through the couch cushions.
I see.
Yeah, dogs can't tell size, so little dogs often terrorize large dog groups. Huh. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Had a mixed terrier with a broken jaw because he kept messing with a bigger dog. And one day the big one got tired of it. Damn. Lucky, the first dog, a Boston Terrier, he really liked to play with the bigger dogs. We often joke that he didn't see himself as a little dog, he saw himself as a big dog. Because those were always the ones he wanted to play with. Man, we went and got Toby, and we were really scared, like, what if Lucky doesn't like Toby? What if we bring this puppy home, and the 3-year-old dog we have is just, like, not happy to see it, right? But he was so happy. He was, like, so happy to see another dog at his home that he's just, like, fucking dancing, you know, like, fucking tippy taps and, like, spinning in circles. And he immediately, like, went up to Toby and was, like, sniffing him and licking him. And he was standing over him and doing all these tippy taps and circles, and we were like, oh god, he's gonna step on him. But this dog was just fucking so aware and, like, so in control of his body that he didn't step on him once, and we were just like, damn. Lucky's so fucking cool. Boxers, like, are known for being spatially unaware. When we moved to a house in Texas, we had Brody and Jasmine, and the house we got had a pool. And we were joking like, oh, Jasmine's so clumsy. How long do you think it is before she falls in the pool? I give it 2 weeks, and Dad's like, I don't think she's gonna fall in once. And then 2 minutes later, we hear the fucking sploosh, and we look over, and the boxer's in the pool. It's like, okay. So not even 5 minutes. Who had the shortest bet? 2 weeks? You win, I guess. Sounds pretty normal. The broken jaw doesn't sound normal. For a little dog to mess with a big dog and, like, get a hard lesson learned, that sounds normal. The broken jaw part is just like, I don't like to think of a dog with a messed up jaw. That fucking sucks. It looked funny like he was smoking. Oh no! But the worst was he did not learn. He kept going at it. Damn. He got that dog in him. That's one of my favorite memes, is just, yo, you got that dog in you, and that's just a picture of a hot dog. I've, like, started messing with the audio because I got so fucking mad about the music going in and out in Final Fantasy that now every old Final Fantasy video just irritates me. Bulldogs were bred to have their jaws shortened, have a wider opening. They evolved that way from breaking their jaws and inbreeding with pugs so they could literally fight bulls. God damn. I think it did not get worse because sadly the other dog passed some time after that. Oh. That's unfortunate. Bulldogs got their name because they were literally bullfighters. Pixel joined, and then I think he crashed. I think he's joined again. His VR setup seems to struggle. Oh, there he joins again. Get Core to teach you about compression settings, Ewan? Compression settings for what? They look so goofy you would not think they doing some badass thing like that? Yeah. Audio? Are you talking about the thing I was just talking about, or is the music fucking up for you? Because my new process, I don't think there's anything wrong.
Bonjour.
A compressor will help level the music. I think I've discovered enough to level the music. It's just, it's something I've learned in the last 2 weeks. Hi, Pixel. And so a lot of the old videos just don't have it. Yeah, I was kind of amazed, but they were designed to clamp onto a bull's nose and not let go no matter what. Why did they need dogs to fight bulls in the first place? Because it meant less humans got hurt. That's why.
Because dumb people like to make dogs do dumb shit.
I want a drink.
Why do we need a dog with the face that looks like it got smushed when it was born? It has severe nasal problems.
Well, it looked like that because it was chasing a car and it caught one. Probably one that was parked, but...
That is not why a pug's face looks like that.
That's why they have such wide mouths, so they can breathe while the nose swells. Also, they had huge necks so they don't die while the bull bucks. They were bred that way because people are fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. I like it when animals are bred for silly things. Like the pigeons that do backflips. That's just silly. Nobody's getting hurt by that, I think. It's bizarre how some dogs got bred to have cute looks, but they don't look cute at all. Yeah.
I mean, they look cute to someone. I know a lot of people who thinks pugs look super cute. I'm like, but why?
Pugs actually never
It
evolved
looked like
much.
you had this.
High ordinary
It's
wrong.
like you had this sculpture, this wet clay sculpture of a dog, and you were like, nah, squish.
Pugs actually never evolved much. They had shorter legs now. But pugs were originally companion animals in ancient China, but they had legs like cats. I think their face is a bit stretched out as well. It wasn't like literally pushed in like it is now, but yeah. Poor pugs. Looked like they got smacked with a pan. I don't remember what server it was in. I don't remember if it was mine or someone else's, but I saw somebody link your girlfriend assaulting you with a frying pan ASMR. And it's 50 seconds of... Yeah. It was 50 seconds of... Are you ready? I'm going to do it. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hit you with this frying pan. Okay? And then it's 10 seconds of just frying pan noises. Nope, it was just a Smash. I literally looked it up like 3 days ago. But I've seen like pugs where they don't have the stretched in, or the scrunched face. Like I've seen old pictures of pugs where they actually stick out a bit more.
Yeah, that's what they looked like before they were bred to not be able to breathe.
Maybe a little, but not like normal dogs. No, it wasn't like a full... It wasn't like a full snout. It was definitely like on the very short end, but now they're like literally crumpled in on themselves. Their face is like fucking concave. Maybe a little, but not like normal dogs. Yeah. We're like at the end of this video. We're at 2.6 miles. Final Fantasy videos are so short. It's because you fucking haul ass while RP walking. Oh, God, I'm so fucking excited for Season of Discovery. I don't... Fucking 10.2 of WoW has just made me, like, want to play nothing but WoW. I want to play Season of Discovery. I want to level in alt. I want to gear up my tank. And I need to, like, fucking pace myself with WoW. I need to, like, do just my dailies and weekly stuff and not burn out.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I also don't think it's gonna happen, but I think I'm gonna keep doing my weekly stuff when I burn out. I'm still gonna go to raids and whatnot. I really need to record a video today. I have it in a while.
Hopefully Season of Discovery isn't just a giant disappointment for you.
I mean, so even if it is, I feel like there's enough other things that I want to play. Sod hype. Rock, I want a server list so fucking badly. I'm like... There's 4 different groups of people that I want to play with, and all they've said about servers is they're going to have mega servers. So I don't know if that's like 1 PvP server and 1 PvE server. I kinda hope it is. I found a comparison pic. Yes, they look more smoosh, like they lost their neck and kept all the skin in. It's in your Discord. But apparently Blizzard doesn't want to like okay, yeah. So we just have different definitions of like still smushed and not still smushed. I look at this and I'm like, that's absolutely smushed in. But you're comparing it to all dog breeds and you're like, that's a smushed face already.
No. The pug used to look like a dog, and now it just sort of looks like an oval.
You say that, but I'm looking at the original pic and I'm like, that's the least looking type of dog I've ever seen. Oh my god.
He still looked like a dog.
It almost looks like a fucking otter to me. Like half otter, half dog. Blizzard doesn't want to give a realm list because they don't want everybody to be like, what server is everybody playing on? All the streamers are going to play on this server. So everybody's going to play on this server, and the 3 other servers are going to die. They don't want to do that, so they're holding the realm list for as long as possible. It's like, fuck you.
Like, the original pug had, like, facial definition. The comparison to today's pug, his face is, like, literally just a circle.
Yeah, they look like otters. In Dragonflight, they added otter mounts. And a little known thing about them, they swim fast as fuck. So if you want to use like the best mount, you should be using an otter. They're called like Ottux. OTTUK. because they're just as fast as normal mounts on the ground, and then you get in the water and they're just like, "Nyong." It's almost like two different breeds.
I just like otters.
The Tuskar in Dragonflight, all of their warriors are hunters that have a Auduk companion. Aren't turtles the same? Not the easy to get turtles. There are like 2 or 3 turtles you can get in WoW through fishing that are very fast in the water. They used to be slow on land though. I don't know if they still are. The first mount you got from fishing in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion was like 20% speed on land. So literally people would run faster than this mount. But in the water, it was a speed demon. It also wasn't a fucking sea turtle. Go ahead.
You get an otter companion as a hunter?
Yes.
Bruh, now I want to make a huntard.
So, Aiko has been playing World of Warcraft, and he got to like level 48 the day before yesterday. I don't know if he played much after his stream yesterday. But he showed me a picture. And he had a Devilsaur, which is a T-Rex. And he had a Cougar, which was like a vanilla Cougar. WoD has 2 turtles that go walking speed on land. He showed me a picture of his hunter with his 2 pets. And I was like, oh right, you're a hunter, I forgot. Anyway, here's something that you're going to love or hate. It's a website that shows a picture of every single hunter pet that's obtainable, with pictures and where to get them. And he was just like, dude, you can't show this to me. And then I was like, here's the new stuff with 10.2, and I sent him all the weird and crazy mounts. He's just like, what the fuck? And it's so fun, because for anybody that's not into WoW, WoW has the absolute best community third-party support of any game, just ever. Every single little fucking pebble in World of Warcraft is documented. So, like, if you play Guild Wars 2, and you're like, I want to know what pets I can get. You can find a list that's like, here's the pets and you can get and where to get them. But you're not going to see, like, an image list. You're not going to see, like, a gallery of all the different pet lists. You're going to just, like... And I tried looking this up. Maybe there's a version of this that I don't know about. But I was literally looking up hunter or ranger pets on Guild Wars 2. Good old Petopia? Yep, Logitech knows. I was looking up pets on Guild Wars 2 and, like... It just felt like it was so half-assed compared to Petopia. And every game is like this compared to WoW. Every game is just like, you need to look something up, you can find it on Wowhead. Either someone else has dealt with this problem, or someone has written a guide on it specifically. Or someone has written a helpful comment specifically talking about this to answer your question. You want hunter pets? You want to see all the different pets? There is literally a website that catalogs the, like, 1,000 different pets, all of their locations, what they look like with images, and not just, like, what they look like, but literally a scan of their model from a different site that has the models of everything in WoW loaded. It's just, like... If there's any one good feature about WoW, it's just how much information there is available to it. Or available about it. Whereas, like...
Too bad the game's dog water.
It's not. You're just a hater. If you look up anything on PSO2, it's just fucking hard to find shit about it. Because it's just not a popular MMO. And so, like, if I want to look up... You can kind of find YouTube videos on, like, recent stuff, but man... I feel bad for Pixel. Yulin bred him to specifically be a short-necked alpaca. He's short-necked because he's well-behaved.
I know, right?
Also, his neck is still like a decent 1.5 feet long.
Pixel jumped and I thought that was his head stretching out at first. I was like, you fucking oh, that was just him jumping. Never mind. I need a drink. He gotta jump as an alternative mode to stretching, no freedom. Speaking of stretching, I was talking to Aiko yesterday. And we were talking about people with like gamer backs and the shrimp pose. And I was like, yeah, just hang. And people looked at me and they're like, just what? I was like, yeah, just grab something and hang from it. And they're like, oh, you mean, okay. And Aiko's like, yeah, that works, that's what I do. When I was in Poland, I had a bad back. And a doctor came by and just told me to grab a pole and hang there for 30 minutes. And I was like, hold on. 30 minutes? I hang for like 5 seconds and I feel better and all of my like back joints pop. You just hung there for 30 minutes? What the fuck? Oh hey, I found the centaur people by accident. How have you already found the centaur people? Are you in the Onaran Plains, or are you still in the Waking Shores? How long have you been doing Dragonflight stuff, Fanny? Because you should be in the Waking Shores for like 3 hours at least. At least!
Not if they're skipping every side quest and skipping every dialogue option.
Oh my god, if Fanny's skipping every dialogue option their first character, what the heck?
There are gamers like that.
I know, but people that go to like old content that don't do meta stuff. I accidentally went off path when going to Valdrakken. What'd you go to Valdrakken for? That's like in the 4th zone. Also, wait, I think they send you there on a flight path. They're like, hey, go to Valdrakken. Here's a direct taxi there. I think. I'm not sure on that. When I joined on Aiko yesterday, he was in the Digital Circus map. And it had the music playing that like loops every 10 seconds. And that sort of thing doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother Aiko. But Zuvi was just like, I have this muted, I cannot handle. This music is awful, man. I didn't skip on purpose, but I definitely have forgotten where the actual quest was. So I took the portal to Valdrakken because I couldn't find the right portal. Oh no. The main quest you have to do should have like a shield on it. It should be labeled like literal story quest. And then other quests will not have that like shield behind them. They'll just be exclamation points or question marks.
If you click on them, they'll show up on the map.
They should show up on the map anyway.
No, I mean, it'll pull up the map so you can see where it is.
Okay, true. I know, I was talking to, I think, Zuvi about pet builds recently. About how there's 3 classes that have a spec that is just pet focused. Unholy Death Knight, Demonology Warlock, and Beast Mastery Hunter. Down to Flight Master and just going to backtrack from the first Flight Master. And I was like, man, I love pet classes. Why am I not, like, trying to play one of these? Well, Unholy is actually really difficult. it has a lot of stuff to do, so I don't really want to play that one. Beast Mastery is easy, and there's a million hunters. So while I want something easy, I don't know if I want that specifically. How long is Dragonflight, by the way? Each expansion is about the same length. Dragonflight itself has 4 zones for leveling, and then it has 2 max level zones. Oh no, actually technically it has 3 max level zones, but one of them's really small. But the 4 zones for leveling is the Waking Shores, Onarn Plains, Azure Span, and Valdrakken. Earth. Valdrassus or whatever. Valdrakken's the city. And then there was Demonology Warlocks, and it was like, I don't really like Demonology, how like you summon a lot of pets that last for like 10 to 15 seconds. But they do have their main pet that does a lot of damage. And so like...
What? But don't you love succubuses?
Yeah, but Demonology doesn't use the succubus.
Oh.
They summon the Felguard that has the big axe. Although you can glyph it so that he has like any weapon. Or any two-handed weapon, but... Shit, if I could play Demonology with just the succubus and it'd be just as good, I would not play anything else.
See.
Wait, maybe I can.
But you got the big guy who just does the spinsies.
Yeah, that's the Felguard.
Yeah. That's what I said. You got the big guy.
But he's
does
not
the
a
spinsies.
succubus. Also, I know
I'm
this
sure
is
there's
probably...
a mod for that.
Also, I know this is probably explained in the previous expansion, but why are the Alliance just cool ATM? I know they did the same in WoD there, but I just assumed Draenor Orc having a going war with the Azeroth Orcs. Okay. So we're gonna go over the history of World of Warcraft. In Warcraft 1, a portal opens and orcs start coming through it. And the humans are just like, these orcs are killing a lot of humans, we're gonna fight back. And so they push the orcs back through the portal and stop them. Warcraft 2, the orcs come back. They come back through the portal. They ally with the trolls, and so it's orcs and trolls now. And I think maybe a few demons, I'm not sure. And they attack the humans once again. The humans group up with the dwarves and the gnomes. And I'm not sure if this happened in Warcraft 2 or 3 and the Night Elves. I don't think it was the Night Elves. I think it was just the dwarves and gnomes. And fight the orcs again. This time when they push them back into the portal, a section of humans go into the portal. Oh, it was High Elves from the north. Not Night Elves, but the High Elves from the north. This time the humans go into the portal and blow at it from the inside, and those humans are basically lost forever. And you're like, damn, they're in the orc world, that sucks. Those heroes sacrifice themselves for us. Warcraft 3, all of the orcs that didn't go back through the portal are now stuck in internment camps. And they're not just being executed by all the humans, because they feel like that's inhumane. But they're living in, like, these open-air prisons. And Thrall, a young orc that was the son of a chieftain, he basically unites all the orc clans in these internment camps. They break out of them, and they sail across the ocean to Kalimdor. There they found the city of Orgrimmar. They kill the demon that corrupted them, and basically break free from the demon's control. They also don't get along with the Night Elves over there. Bunch of shit goes down in Warcraft 3. That is where World of Warcraft starts. There is the Horde, mainly on Kalimdor, which is orcs, trolls, Tauren, and Forsaken, though the Forsaken are on Eastern Kingdoms. And on the Alliance, on the Eastern Kingdoms, is the humans, dwarves, gnomes, and the Night Elves, and the Night Elf home is on Kalimdor. They do not get along, but they have had tentative peaces against stronger enemies like the demons in the past. So they're like in a very tentative truce when World of Warcraft starts. When World of Warcraft, the first expansion happens, There are some dragon threats, some old god threats in the Akir on Karaj raids. There's a troll threat, because the group of trolls that join the Horde is a very small group, and most trolls are bad. And there is some undead that are threatened in Vanilla WoW. And so, the Horde and Alliance aren't particularly working together, but they're more focused on dealing with these threats. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Burning Crusade comes out.
Oi.
That portal that all of the orcs went through has reopened. And nobody's, like, coming through it. But you go to the other side and there's a ton of demons on the other side. And you find out that the orc homeland, Draenor, is fucking, like, destroyed. It's been hollowed out. There is just the crust. It's a dying world that barely supports life. There's a lot of orcs there. There's also a lot of demons, a lot of Draenei. This expansion added Draenei and Blood Elves as playable races. In this expansion, you mostly fight demons. The first raid, you fight some Gron, which is like, okay. You go to Karazhan, which is being corrupted by demons. You fight Magtheridon, which is a big demon. And then the two major raids after this are Serpent Shrine Cavern, which is led by a Naga general that serves Illidan, who is like part demon. And he's not really serving the demons. He hates demons, but like, he's kind of just not a good guy. And Kael'thas, who is a blood elf that also serves Illidan. Then you go to the Black Temple, where there's a shit ton of demons that are serving Illidan, and you kill him. Wrath of the Lich King is the first time they actually address, do the Horde and Alliance get along? You go to Northrend to fight the Lich King, who is like starting to mass his army up and push it down into Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms. And the Lich King is basically like, hey, the threat of undeath is really big. Hi, little bloody. The Alliance and Horde basically contact each other and they're like, hey, this Lich King guy sucks. We could attack him each individually, but we're both gonna fight him. We've both been cool in the past. Let's work together and have a joint offensive against the Lich King. Because obviously both of us recognize he is worse than each other. I don't even think you're that bad, so long as I don't step on your toes. And so the Alliance and Horde, they're not like merging, but they're working together. And it's an event called the Wrathgate. At the Wrathgate, they were sieging the Icecrown Citadel to attack the Lich King. Talk about WoW on Guild Wars 2 background. WoW is very fresh in mine and a lot of people's minds right now because they just had their big patch a few days ago. A week and a half ago. At the Wrathgate, a group of the undead Forsaken, which serve the Horde, betray both the Horde and Alliance. And poison and kill a lot of important people in both factions. And so, the Alliance are looking at this as the Horde betrayed them. As this was all the Horde, not just a group of the Horde. And the Horde are looking at this as like, God damn it, this fucking sucks. Because they're getting blamed for it. And so they don't get along. After Wrath of the Lich King, Thrall is called by the elements. He used to lead the Horde, but now he's being called by the elements to go do shaman shit. And so he's like, alright, I gotta put somebody in charge of the Horde. I'm gonna put Garrosh Hellscream in charge. Which is one of the stupidest story points ever. Because Garrosh is just an angry person who hates the Alliance. And so Garrosh just starts going after the Alliance. Guild Wars story is not bad as well. I I've been told the story's really good. I don't want to buy it. I know it's on like mega sale right now, and you could get like all of it for very cheap. But I'm just like, I just don't wanna. Oh, I need to check the prices of it though, because Full was asking me to look at it. Cataclysm.
Story to go for us.
Yeah, it's called The Living World Seasons. It's got a bunch of chapters. There's a good story on YouTube. Oh, I'm actually gonna look at that. In Cataclysm, the Horde and Alliance do not get along at all because Garrosh, the new war chief, just constantly throws shit at the Alliance. He's constantly starting fights with them, and the Alliance is like, they're not wimps and just taking it. They're fighting back. And so Cataclysm, it's very back and forth with who's fighting who. After Cataclysm is Mists of Pandaria, and this is where Garrosh goes full unhinged, and he seems to be like attacking the Alliance without even any benefit. It's just the Alliance exists, therefore we must attack them. He even nukes one of their cities, which is like, damn dude, what the fuck? In Cataclysm, a nuke was used by the Horde, and Garrosh was like, don't ever do this again, I hate this. But then in Mists of Pandaria, he like signs off on it. Mists of Pandaria ends with the Alliance.
And Azerothox teamed up against.
Yeah. At the end of Mists of Pandaria,
Draenor shit. Yeah.
the Horde rebels against Garrosh. So it's like the orcs that are loyal to Garrosh against the entire Horde and Alliance. And the Horde and Alliance aren't like happy to be working together, but like they both hate Garrosh. So Garrosh gets stopped. We go into Warlords of Draenor after Mists of Pandaria. And it's kind of chill. There's not too much fighting between them. The new war chief Vol'jin, a troll, doesn't really do much. And he's very absent from the story of Warlords of Draenor. So the Horde and Alliance is just like, they're not happy. They're not happy after Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria, but they're not like gunning after each other. Legion starts, and basically the same thing as the Wrathgate gets repeated. The Horde and Alliance work together to fight demons.
Hello, Hunt.
But the Horde basically has to back out of the fight. And with the Horde backing out of the fight, they're not able to support the Alliance, so the Alliance think the Horde have betrayed them again. And because of this, their king dies. The war chief of the Horde dies, but Blizzard cares more about the king of the Alliance dying. And so Sylvanas takes over as war chief, and Anduin, the prince, the son of the king, takes over as king of the Alliance. And they're kind of chill, but they're very, very mad at each other. After Legion is BFA. And for whatever dumb fuck reason, Sylvanas, the war chief of the Horde, is just like, we're gonna burn down the Night Elves. All of them. Every single one of them. They lived in this giant tree out in the ocean. Hi, Matthews. Man, why is every Horde chief the worst fucking person in existence? I wish I could tell you. They burned down Teldrassil.
Vol'jin was not the worst person in existence.
What do you mean?
Apparently he wasn't fighting.
That's because WoW fucking hates him.
Thrall was alright, I think. Thrall was an okay war chief, but now he's just fucking insufferable. He's just like tired old man that's just like, I've learned from my pain and trauma. And it's just like, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't he like 80 now, though?
He's not that old.
89.
I don't know. Thrall was so cool in the
Like,
past.
Vol'jin sucks at fighting. You did that just to hurt me.
It's a little fucking true, dude. He died to a no-name Felguard. That's like, dude, come on.
Bro, Blizzard literally hates him, and you know it.
I know, I agree. In BFA, Sylvanas literally, like, burns down a city of the Alliance. Like, not a small town or something, a city with millions of people in it. And so, the Alliance and Horde are very against each other in BFA. It's weird to see a Moogle talk about WoW. A Rumph. In BFA, they're very much against each other. It ends the same way that Mists of Pandaria ends, with the Horde and Alliance holding hands and hugging to get over it, and starting a rebellion against the War Chief Sylvanas. Sylvanas goes to the Shadowlands. And the Alliance and Horde, like, super get along at this point and go to the Shadowlands after her. There, they beat her up. They find out her soul was in, like, 3 different parts or something. They restore her soul, and she's given the punishment of restoring the souls of the Night Elves that she sent to Hell.
Oh, we also get what's his name back because there is no Lich King anymore.
We do get Bolvar.
He looks metal as fuck now, though.
Yeah. Going into Dragonflight, there has never
I
been...
get the reason why she burned them.
Hi, Excalibur. Thank you for the follow. Going into BFA, the Horde and Alliance have never been closer. They've never been more buddy-buddy than they are now. And so, I don't know if they're ever going to make them fight again. It kind of just seems like they're done with the whole faction conflict, and maybe they're going to be too prideful to ever join forces. But I'm hoping they don't do another Sylvanas or Garrosh thing, where one of the sides starts just being bad to be bad.
No, it's not one of the sides. It will always be the Horde.
Yeah, but I feel like that'd be so tiresome for the 4th time.
We have to be the bad guys every time.
Ooh, Johnny.
I mean, at least let the Alliance be bad for once.
They've always been bad.
I mean, the Alliance is bad. It's just they're never the bad guys.
How is the Alliance bad?
The orcs that you said were in an internment camp were gladiator slaves who were forced to fight each other to the death.
They were not gladiator slaves.
Bad.
They were just in prison.
Stupid.
And that's not good. That is a good point to bring up that
No, I mean, the Thrall was literally a gladiator. He was bred to fight other orcs to the death.
I thought the gladiator thing was on Kalimdor. Also, I thought he was raised as a human. He was, like, raised differently, like, above all the orcs and not as a gladiator. I'm super shaky on Warcraft 3. I'd have to check.
You might be right. You might be right. I don't know.
The internment camps is definitely not a good look for the Alliance. And I'm not... There's definitely some things they've done that's messed up. He was a slave. He was a slave.
Yeah, he was totally a slave.
But he was definitely given, like, privileges other orcs weren't given.
To control the other orcs. He was the head orc for the slave camp.
What was another bad moment? When Jaina went through her whole genocidal arc, and wanted to kill anybody that even was like, hey, maybe the members of the Horde are people too. She was like, burn in hell, you monster. I hate you.
Damn. That's a new face.
Yeah. Kultiris, they're part of the Alliance now, and they super hated the orcs and the Horde for a long time.
I mean,
because their guy
you're...
that hated the orcs, the guy that hated the orcs, that was the leader of Kultiris, didn't get to finish his genocide against the orcs. And so, how dare they stop him from his genocide.
I know you really like her, but Miss Whitemane was kind of insane.
Oh, Whitemane's fucking crazy, but she's not part of the Alliance.
She has her. I mean, she's a human. That's part of the Alliance.
No, that's
to be
literally
honest.
not part of the Alliance. He's a racist and is going to
No.
win.
No,
I wanna drink.
all humans are part of the Alliance.
Oh, Yolen's a part of the Alliance.
Yeah, I mean, Yulin's favorite faction is the Alliance.
That is such a wrong statement, Lost One.
Who's the human that's on the side of the Horde?
That's on the side of the Horde.
Yolen.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a human that's on the side of the Horde. There is a human that
All
thinks he's a
humans are
troll.
part of the Alliance.
That is such a wrong jump in logic. That is such mental gymnastics.
Yeah, it's just like every orc is part of the Horde.
That is also wrong.
What orc is part of the Alliance?
What orc is part of the Alliance?
Yeah.
I don't think there's an orc part of the Alliance.
Exactly, I'm clearly right.
You're wrong because you seem to think there's only Alliance and Horde and there's not a single other faction in WoW.
There is. I'm being super specific about this joke.
I know. To be honest, it's nice they give you a second Hearthstone just for your garrison. They give you a third Hearthstone that takes you to Dalaran in Legion. So, you should have 3. I think there might be more. The Iron Horde is against the Horde and is very much mostly orcs. Yeah, but what they're saying is, like, are there any orcs that are part of the Alliance? I can think of Blood Elves that are part of the Alliance. I can think
they're
of
that weird elf race that they gave the Alliance so that both the Alliance and the Horde could have their ridiculous gay elf be on the other side.
Well, I was thinking of Valera, who's just
Okay,
straight up a Blood Elf, who is very much with the Alliance.
Oh. I've
Um,
never seen her.
She comes from the story with Varian, where they were in the gladiator pits together,
Oh,
and then they escaped, and she's kind of just hung around him since then. If he had a love interest, it was her. And she literally used to just, like, hang out.
the Hells became the Hells, right?
Oh, 4.1. She's a high elf, not a blood elf, but she has green eyes.
Oh, see, she's not a blood elf.
She has green eyes, she's a blood elf.
She has green eyes because she's high.
No, high elves have blue or golden eyes. I thought you were talking about someone else.
Yeah.
No. Valera Sanguinar.
Just high.
Elf racism. Alright, here's some
They're
racism.
elves but high.
If
Wait,
you...
can't you change your eye color as an elf, or no?
You can.
Okay, why couldn't she be a high elf with a different eye color?
Because that's not how it works. You can change your you can change your eye color for, like, lore reasons. If you don't want to be a corrupted blood elf, you can have blue eyes, which would mean you're a high elf. But, like, game terms, you're still a blood elf. Valera Sanguinar has green eyes, which very clearly distinguishes her as a blood elf that was sucking energy from people and, like, slightly demon corrupted. Everyone is a racist from what I got from Yolen. There's some people that aren't racist. Taurens are pretty nice. I want to pet all the cats here.
I mean, Taurens are like the most chill race. If they weren't so stupid that they bound themselves to the Horde, they'd be a neutral faction.
Yeah. The bunny girl, not so much. What the fuck? Why not the bunny girl? Almost every. Both Blood Elves and Void Elves have options for blue eyes.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
And that's like a gameplay thing. That's like a 4 players thing. But lore-wise, green eyes is Blood Elf, blue eyes is High Elf. I don't think we're gonna get to 5 miles by the end of this video.
Probably not.
And I'm really hoping
Because
we
they
don't.
were all high elves at one stage.
Yeah. The gnomes, despite being annoying and obnoxious, are pretty good. Gnomes and dwarves aren't racist towards each other. The short king of the alliance. Dwarves can be pretty bad. Dwarves are pretty racist against other dwarves, and they're very quickly to, like, not settle issues. So the dwarves will, like, go excavate.
All the races in that fucking game is racist.
No. The Taurens are pretty okay. The gnomes are pretty okay.
Thorns are pretty.
Well, actually, the gnomes are
They're
pretty
like
racist
nature
against
lovers.
goblins. The gnomes are pretty racist against goblins. The dwarves will go excavate like a Tauren burial ground. And when the Tauren are like, hey, don't do that or we're gonna start fighting you, the dwarves will be like, you don't tell us what to do, and get their guns and start shooting at the Tauren. So the dwarves are kind of bad in that regard. Draenei are okay.
I mean, Draenei are
They
alien.
were also nature lovers until they turned. What was it? Lightforged.
Yeah, actually that's true. When it comes to light and dark, the Draenei turned super not okay because they want to put the light in everybody.
Come here so I can shove
Those
my
are
light
not
into
good.
you.
Worgen are turbo
I will shove
racist.
my light.
Kultirans are turbo racist. Trolls are pretty racist. Zandalari are super racist. Vulpira are pretty nice. Vulpira don't have much of a problem with everybody. They're just like, if you fuck with us, we're gonna fuck with you 10 times harder.
The Lightforged are anything but lightist.
That explains why the Goblin Gnome couple in BOA was a big surprise. Yeah. Gnomes and goblins fucking hate each other.
It's because they're the same.
Oh, Pandaren. Pandaren are one of the nicest. Easily one of the
They're
nicest.
the same damn thing.
Wow, why is it that all the furry races are the nice races?
Because furries are nice. I don't know.
Sus.
Because that's
I mean, technically that's not true. The Worgen are racist.
You're not wrong. The Worgen are super racist.
no,
But
no.
the Worgen are also mostly human.
Yes.
They've been racist against, and that's why they're racist.
Unlike the other furry races, the Worgens didn't start off as furries. They're cursed to be furries.
Blizzard is run by milk-stealing furries? Okay, that is completely wrong, Global. And I have many points as to why that's wrong. One, if they were milk-stealing furries, they would put good furries in the game. How the fuck do you add Worgen with no tails? That's wrong. That is like, what the fuck?
Not wrong.
You can't do that. What do you mean it's not wrong?
No, I said you're not wrong.
Oh, okay.
I was agreeing with you.
Okay, I thought you were like, it's not wrong when I said it was wrong. Not gonna lie, I want centaurs as a playable race. I also want centaurs as a playable race. I think a lot of the races in WoW are kind of boring.
Yeah, I've always wanted a centaur playable
Um,
race.
Good luck. It's never gonna fucking happen. The only game that is even like remotely thought of centaurs was
Or like
Camelot Unchained and Crowfall.
Satyr.
And Crowfall shut down, and Camelot Unchained is a big scam.
Oh, give us satyrs.
Satyrs would be cool.
The satyrs.
Guess Torn is the best equivalent. Torn kinda Draenei. Draenei are fairly close to what a satyr is.
Oh,
I
you're
remember I've
fucking
done, like,
aliens.
A horde.
Yes.
I've always just done like troll or
There are
troll.
actual satyrs in the game.
Yes. Satyrs in the game are what
There
you get
is
when you have
satyrs.
a night elf, or I guess any elf, that has been corrupted by demon energy. There is a offshoot of corrupted elves that just become like demonic and they get like wings and horns. But satyrs are very specifically corrupted elves. Hi, Bits. They are corrupt. Okay, are they corrupted druids? That I didn't know.
I thought they were corrupted. What are the like deer people?
The dryads? No.
Yeah.
No, they are very specifically elves. The first satyr,
Corrupted dryads.
the first satyr was Xavius, who is a consort to Ashara.
Right.
Hello, bits.
It's,
Corrupted druids make sense. That's actually like, oh, you know, I can see that. There's a war called War of the Satyr.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hate it in games. I talk about this all the time. I'm gonna do it again, damn it. And it won't even be the last time. I hate it in games when the different races that are playable are just humans with different, like, accessories. So, like, Final Fantasy is the worst example of this. Maybe not the worst, but a good example. You've got humans. You have humans with cat ears and a tail. You have humans with bunny ears. You have tall humans with a long neck. You have wide humans. You have short humans.
Fuck you.
And then you have humans with, like, weird horns and, like,
Bro.
lizard scales and a tail.
You cannot call Lalafell short human.
That's literally what they
You
are, though.
have human with fur.
No, Lalafells are potatoes.
They are short humans.
You have short
No,
human.
no, they are living potatoes.
Just wanna bake him.
I think that is so fucking boring for race diversity in an MMO. I want humans, and then orcs, and then centaur,
Yeah.
and then naga, and then,
Yeah,
like,
humans
Arakoa.
with horns. Yeah.
Asia view of the world in a nutshell. Lalafells are evil sacks of shit pretending to be a potato.
Yes.
I mean,
I just wanna
Nanamo's not an evil sack of
I just want to
shit.
split them
Yet.
and shove cheese and bacon in them and cook it.
Yet.
Yet.
What? She's like the only pot. Wait, I mean, Tataru's not an evil piece of shit. She's a money
she
whore,
kinda
though.
is. Magar orcs are
When
the
does
original
Tataru do
orcs.
something evil?
So specifically, the Magar is
Yes.
a clan of orcs. All the shit she does to Asinian. The Magar orcs are a clan called Magar,
Yes.
and they are specifically. I think they were Warsong clan. I'm not super certain
what
on
the
that.
fuck does she do to Astinian?
Literally finds him all the time when he's just trying to, like, chill and not be found. And then, like,
That's
blackmails
because we need him.
And then she blackmails
We
him.
need him.
Um,
Because he's Astinian, he's not gonna help us if we don't blackmail him.
Not specifically the ones you fight in WoD, but like the ones that were like pacifists in WoD that like didn't want to fight and got pushed around because the Iron Horde was like, if you don't fight, we're gonna kill you and take your shit. And so, some of them probably fought. But the Magar orcs in general are Warlords of Draenor orcs after the events of Warlords of Draenor.
Plus, I'm sure the blackmail is just like a step for him to justify helping us, because you know how sundry as fuck Estinian is.
You're not wrong.
It's like, I'm not gonna help. She's like, I've got this picture, and he's like, okay, I'll go.
When you tried the
It's
FF
just part
lore,
of the process.
you threw up? I think the FF lore is incredible. I think it starts slow. I think A Realm Reborn and post ARR is a lot of world building that you appreciate once you do the other stuff. But
When
the
you
first time you
try
do it,
an
it's
FF
real
lore,
rough.
It got me to. Okay.
But the actual FF14 lore, I very much enjoy. You played like 90 plus hours. What did you get to? What part did you get to? If you remember. I'm gonna get a drink.
A Realm Reborn is literally just world building.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Dark Knight City? Okay, so you only did A Realm Reborn and post Realm Reborn. Which is like
Shit.
the worst of it. It's not bad. It's just your first time through, it is bad. You appreciate it later when it's like a lot of the stuff there gets callbacks and like makes more sense.
Good time.
If you ever want to try again, the game is free through Heavensward and Stormblood. It doesn't sound like you particularly want to. There is a reason people say it's the best lore ever. It is the overarching story. I love it. I fucking love it.
Yo, and someone on the writing team kept track of everything, and there's a callback for literally everything.
It's better Heavensward.
Not gonna lie, I might make a Horde alt that is a Magar orc. What class would you
It
make,
was so
Danny?
good.
Man, there's like a fold in my sock and it's pressing into my left foot with every step, and I'm like, oh, I hate this.
Just fix your sock.
A hole.
A fold.
Pause the video, pause the treadmill. Fix your
What I
sock.
hate is
We're almost
knots.
at the end anyway. You get a knot in your socks?
Yeah, like a thick piece. It's like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, where they sew the sock together on the inside?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like those either. I don't know what I'm feeling. Because I wear two socks, it's very often I get like a fold and it just feels a little weird.
A knot in your sock, like the sewn part.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A knit.
I'll tell you where I want the knot.
Yeah.
Shaman or Warlock? Alright, those are cool. What the fuck? Fine, no head pats for you, sorry.
Well, one pair.
Damn. I thought you liked head pats. My bad,
Right.
bits.
You can complete 2 pairs of socks.
You wear 2 pairs of socks? Yes. So, when you walk this much, you're going to get blisters. Unless you, like, have a lot of layers on your feet. And so, what the best thing would be to do is to wear, like, really, really thick hiking socks. I don't have hiking socks. So I just wear 2 layers of socks. So I've got 2 socks on each foot, and that prevents me from getting blisters.
Mmm.
Or Death Knight, depending on the
Yeah.
starting zone.
That's
Death
the same
Knights.
thing when you wear
Or you just wear no socks.
Yep. Death Knights don't have a starting zone. Death Knights start at level 10.
Yeah.
You can skip that now.
Or did.
You can choose to do it, but like, oh, you might have to do it for your first
Well,
Death
that's
Knight.
fucked out.
Death Knights have their own starting zone, Fanny. I'm not entirely sure if you have to do it.
Starting out right now is shit.
Mm-hmm. Rude, how dare. Your feet must be drenched in sweat and very smelly.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, they're kind of rank right when I finish walking. I think Euland is just taking this too far. Most people don't have that much just for working. I don't know what you're talking about, Global. I literally got blisters and then I started wearing 2 pairs of socks.
Pick Death Knight if you don't want the starting zone for the orcs.
Because Magar
Yeah, I
orcs
guess.
are an allied race, they also start at level 10 and I don't think they have a starting zone. What are we at? Oh, we're at 4.89.
Doesn't every race start on that bullshit boat shit now?
Not the allied races.
Not the other race.
Yeah, the allied races start at level 10. And they start at, like a little
It's
city that...
tutorial garbage.
No, they
instead
start
of-
at just a little city that has a portal to Orgrimmar or Stormwind. I know this because I just made a Nightborn. And they start at the Nighthold. And Thalysra is just like, go talk to the Horde through this portal. Adventure awaits.
That's kind of stupid.
Why?
No, it just is.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a good reason to say it's stupid.
You just started a city in the middle of no fucking where, and your whole purpose is to go to a portal to go somewhere else.
Why do you say in the middle of nowhere? It's literally their home city, Suramar. Where would you
So
want the
everyone
Nightborn to
starts
start?
in their home
Yeah.
city.
Not everyone specifically, but the Nightborn do, because that's where they live. Was already wondering where the Volpera start.
No,
be
I
honest.
have a problem is the tutorial shit. Instead of having you do it like as a quest, it's just like some stupid tutorial thing.
To be honest, I should maybe do that, or I might injure my foot again running. Used to do it barefoot because it was less noisy. Oh, Jan, don't run barefoot. I like head pats, but I'm also a little shit. Well, if you bite the hand that pats,
You're
you don't
on
get head
barefoot,
pats. That's how it
right?
works. So you don't get head pats now.
Fucked up on your feet.
I always thought this was an awful zone and like the worst one of Stormblood, and then when I recorded this video, it was like, wait, this zone's kind of cool. I'll just give him to Senril. Thank you for the follow, little bloody. Hey, it worked until it didn't. Yeah, that's how things usually go. Exhibits, that's why you have to go for the throat. I don't think Bits wants to go for anyone's throat. You fucking little psycho.
It's always goes.
I don't
for
know.
her.
He might try to kill Shoda.
Yeah, that's fair. My toes hurt for days after. Yeah, so when I walk on the treadmill,
What?
I feel like I would just burn my fucking
What the
bottoms of my feet off if I was
What the hell are
barefoot.
you doing with your toes?
They were running barefoot.
It's you don't run with your toes. A proper run stride is like heel toe, right? Heel to toe.
Yeah.
So like heel, ball, toe.
Well, when you're sprinting, you don't use your heels at all, actually.
That's
That's driving.
Are you wearing shoes on the treadmill? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
If I was barefoot
What
on the
the
treadmill, I feel like I would just literally, it'd be like running on sandpaper,
Toes only.
and I would
Jesus.
slowly just scrape off all the skin on the bottom of my foot. So we have very specific walking shoes.
No wonder your
And 2
toes are
layers of
fucked up.
socks. And then no pants. You having trouble there? You look like you wanted to flip me off, but you couldn't get your fingers up.
Man, why can't people run like normal people?
Shoes should be more than enough. You aren't running or sprinting. You're just wrong, Global. I was getting blisters.
Shoe. Just shoe.
Also, the idea of wearing shoes with no socks. Ew.
Ew.
People run barefoot? Yeah, and they have gnarly ass gross feet. I'm not gonna be able to sell feet pics if I run everywhere barefoot, if I do this barefoot. I need a drink. Let's analyze that statement, Jan. Why is it a good thing that you're not interested in feet pics? Euland, are you just that sensitive to stress? No, I walk 5 miles a day, and if I don't put 2 socks on each foot, I get blisters. Oh, hi, Parrot.
No feeding. No bare feet in shoes.
I wasn't trying to, I was watching Counter-Strike.
What? What is Counter-Strike? I mean, yeah, watch Counter-Strike, but don't buy it. Buying it's shit.
In selling them and buying them? Not into that stuff? But why? Why do you consider that a good thing, Jan? I love playing it. Yeah, I think you made that very
Because
clear
if you're
earlier.
into it, you go down a rabbit hole.
True. What the fuck? I think it's a good thing to know that you like Counter-Strike that much, because you know what you like. And I'm applying that same thing to feet pics. Hi, Lolly. Whoever doesn't wear socks when wearing shoes, please get some help. Help on your feet.
Help for your feet. Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if that is something you should get looked at. No, Global, you're just fucking weird. No feet pics. Feet are gross. I agree. I think feet are gross. But, like, I don't think it's natural to think feet are
Your
gross.
feet are gross.
They're just
get,
weird things at the end of your legs, right? They're not inherently gross. They're not like oozing. Hopefully they're not oozing. They're just a weird, stumpy appendage tip. And if you were sexually into that, that's fucking easy. There's way worse things to be into sexually, right? If it would sell my feet pics, I doubt I would
I
sell
don't
them.
care for them.
Because they are...
But they can't be that gross, considering there's a website for all of them.
Yeah, feet is tame. Can't
That's
say
true,
they are
that's
pretty.
funny of it.
Some people got some ugly ass feet. Please, if you don't care for feet, just chop them off. How is this weird? 5 miles a day, isn't that much wear on your feet? Yes, it is
Hey,
Global.
I care for
You're
my
assuming
feet, okay.
I'm only walking 5
I take
miles a
care of
day,
them.
and then I'm just like catatonic for the rest of the day. I move the same amount as everyone else, and then I also walk 5 miles a day. Oh god, you
I mean,
know.
if you're not wearing socks with shoes, that's not taking care of your feet.
They are fully functional. thighs aren't very natural either,
Holy fuck.
but those are considered normal. Yeah. Well, thighs are natural, but being attracted to them. No. I think Fanny's saying being sexually attracted to thighs isn't natural. It became a meme, and then it was been like so circulated that now people are attracted to it from seeing it so much. I'm serious, man. It's so disgraceful. Lolly, it is not disgraceful to not cut your feet off if you have gross feet. Ugly feet, chop them off.
Stop socky. It doesn't go out.
I forget chat doesn't see chat boxes. They can, but then they also see the microphone button through my stomach, and it's like, well, if I could have one without the other.
Button off. Wait. I know it. There's a setting for it. Pull up the big menu, see if I can find it.
They switched it back to default again, which makes it visible
Okay,
only when
you want to
you
know where it is?
After stream.
Okay.
So Parrot followed. My absolute favorite memory with them. This is back 4, maybe even more years ago, when I first started playing VR chat. And I'm with Parrot, Glenn, some other people. We're playing Spin the Bottle. And I'm like the shy person that I'm not mute, but I don't say anything unless somebody directly says something to me. I'm basically just in the corner standing next to Glenn at all times because I'm just so shy at this time. And it lands on me. And Parrot goes, truth or dare? And I was like, oh, truth. And Parrot goes, how many people have you ERP'd with, Ewan? And they're all expecting me to be like, what? ERP? What's that?
9.
And I just go... I think 13. And like, the fucking room just goes silent.
What the shit?
You can hear a pin drop, and like, Glenn, who's sitting next to me, just like slow turns to look at me and just goes, what the fuck? Because they all thought I was like super shy and wholesome and like, you and DRP, what?
I knew Gene.
They had no idea. And I'm just like, I think 13.
Wow.
I remember that. Glenn and I
What's the
fucking
count now?
love telling that story.
Damn. But it was only 9.
I'd have to think real long and hard about what the count is now. That info requires me to take a shot.
Damn.
The concerning part was, I think.
I am 90 times ahead of you, bitch.
A wolf in sheep clothing. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say 25.
Average.
Average. Ah,
Cabbage.
25 more than me
Savages?
in real life. Guess mine then, Ewan.
Savages.
7? Guess he gets around.
7.
Bruh.
Why does it all start with an S? Why does everything start with an S?
25 doesn't start with an S.
They said 7.
Sex does start with an S. Pull up the sad
It
music
does.
for Lolly.
It does.
And Snake.
And Snake.
Snake also
3.
starts with
Shut the
an S.
fuck up. I don't feel
Dude.
too bad for Lolly, because I'm pretty sure she has a boyfriend anyway, so it's like, She can correct me if I'm wrong. First of all, does hypnosis sessions count as ERP? IRL? No. Through VR chat or online? Yes. Oh, I meant me. I don't associate with ERP in general. Your life, your problem. We have one more section to walk through, I think. Okay, then like double that. Hell yeah. I think I'm hearing someone's headset feeding back. What you're hearing is, when Hunt is talking and their mic is picking stuff up, it's picking up their headphones. Imagine touching people IRL, gross.
Yeah, because people say I'm quiet.
Oh,
So I have it extra sensitive.
I mean, in people's defense, you are super quiet.
Too much light outside my cave.
Yeah.
Still going to take it out on Euland? Yeah, that's fair. I need a drink.
If I had to
I think
deal
we
with
all need a
Google,
drink.
I'd need a drink too.
It is not because of global, because I'm walking. We're at 5.6 miles. You are a drink?
Yeah, we all need a drink.
We all need a drink.
And mead.
I have mead.
I was drinking too much yesterday.
I have milk. Oh god, Pixel was drinking way too much yesterday.
I
Milk?
finished a pina colada.
Hi, Posy.
Damn.
There's no more
You were
cooking for me.
drinking too much and you drank a pina colada? Oh my goodness.
What? No, I meant like the whole bottle.
Pixel was DMing
A pina colada.
DMing me yesterday. He's like, I'm not drunk, but I'm definitely tipsy. And I'm in the bathroom right now. And I was like,
Yeah, I'm sitting in the bathroom right now.
is this a think of me
should
while you
ask
take
for
Tipsy.
pics.
Well, I don't want to see pics. What I said was, are you thinking of me in a good way, or are you thinking of me because you're taking a shit? And he's like, I'm not doing neither. I'm stuck in here. And I was like, okay, dude. Well, we
Wait,
just got
how'd you
put
get stuck in a bathroom, Pixel? The fuck did you
Mm.
do?
I'm stuck in here.
Bits isn't even mute. He's only mute when he gets on VR chat. And then I see him stream,
Yep.
or like, no, I don't see him stream, but I'll see him go on somebody else's stream and talk mad shit all the time. I'm just not special enough to hear his voice.
Yeah, we're just not special enough. We're not important.
Fell on the
we're
throne.
just trash. Because we're
I've
not
never
Shoda.
Redneck trash.
His neck got too
Vince
long
and
to get
Shoda
out
were
of the
made
door.
for each other, and he only talks to Shoda.
I don't know about
That's what it
this.
is.
They both just have their,
No, they're like an old married couple.
See, I think it's more like they're both in love with
That's
Counter-Strike,
sure.
and they only know a few people that like Counter-Strike as much as they do, which
They
is each other.
are a little shit.
Nah. You know, you've been to the grocery store, and there's that 90-year-old couple just like hardcore arguing with each other in the store. That's Bits and Shoda.
Bits that could be taken out of context. Well, it's his fault for choosing that fucking
That's
name.
me and
Global.
Shoda.
That's probably the main reason why I still call him Gammy, is because I don't like saying Shoda.
Fortune and Shoda.
I mean, let's be honest. Shota has never not had a sus name.
Gammy wasn't sus.
True.
Gammy was supposed to be Ham.
Gammy wasn't sus.
Gammy was a typo.
Wait, Shota is Gammy? Yes.
Yes, Shota is V Gammy.
The glue eater himself. Boy kisser Gammy.
Professional boy kisser Gammy.
Bits is right, they are a little shit.
I already know about Kissy. That's not Gammy.
You know the first time I met Gammy? The first time I, like, remember an interaction with him that wasn't, like, me seeing him in a Twitch chat and forgetting about it later on? He was in... he was in the FC clan chat. And he was like... I need somebody to marry for the wedding dress. Does anybody want to marry me? And I was like... I don't need to stay married to you, right? And he was like, no, you don't. I was like, alright, I'll marry you. We can call it a political marriage. And we got married in Final Fantasy.
So sorry for you, Yulin. You were second pick.
I was?
Yeah, Gammy asked me first.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Gammy, but I'm not gonna marry anyone.
Holy shit.
Damn. I didn't know he asked specific people. I thought he just asked straight to FC chat.
No, we were in someone. Fuck, I forgot whose chat we were in. But Gammy was like, Gammy was like, Lost, can you marry me? I'm like, no, Gammy, I'm not gonna marry anybody.
You know what's worse?
What?
We don't even know if you were the first pick. He might have asked somebody before you. Or after you, and then, like, after 5 people,
did.
was like, somebody, anybody.
Probably did.
Whoops, accidentally went to the caverns. How do you do that, Fanny? How do you just accidentally go to where the place that you're trying to go to that is marked, anywhere but there? It's kind of impressive.
You probably asked Bits first.
Did Bits ever play Final Fantasy? Oh.
I have not. No. Okay, then he couldn't have asked Bits.
No, Bits was just nodding.
Oh, I've got the lag on stream. I can't see. I can't see Bits behind me. You might have asked Bits first then.
He didn't ask me though.
He didn't ask. He was like, "I'm married to Bits in real life. We're gonna be married in game too."
Marry me.
I'm still married to him in Final Fantasy.
Damn.
Oh, poor you. He tossed you aside when he
Unfortunate.
tossed the game aside.
Shit.
I was doing a side quest and randomly went off track to fly into
I
a cave.
did not know they played
I went
FF.
too deep.
It has been a long time.
Yeah, Gammy hasn't logged in like over 1,000 days.
90 years.
Not married to Core. Core and I might have done the
Core.
marriage thing when we first met each other. And she was going through Final Fantasy and like started around 35. But now if she's like, Yulin, can I marry you in Final Fantasy? I'd be like, nah.
Nah, fam.
I don't know. If she wanted something like the Chocobo or the dress, maybe.
Hey, just divorce
That's
Gammy.
tragic.
Like, I'm sorry, Gammy. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Why deny Destiny? Why do you think it's Destiny that Core and I marry each other? We would be such a bad match. I would drive her crazy because
I'll be
all I
back,
want to do is
honey.
stay home,
I'm
and
just
all
gonna
she
get
wants to do is
smokes
go
and milk.
travel. You fuckers talk when she is driving so she doesn't get lonely. Yeah, she needs to marry somebody that also wants to travel with her, so she doesn't have to call people. He def played the "I will be back, honey, going to get some smokes." Gammy and I are still keep in touch. It's not like we go that long without talking to each other. We went like a few months without talking to each other. And then he messaged me and was like, "We haven't spoken in a while. Yulin," and then a gimme emote. And I was like, "Oh, gimme pats." And now we talk pretty frequently. Halftime?
I don't know.
Speak
I can never
again.
do anything with Shoto.
It's
Like, all he does
over.
is play shooters.
I want to throw shit at Gammy.
Yeah.
Fucking hate Fate music. Fucking hate it.
I mean, now
Honestly.
you don't have to deal with it. It just doesn't exist in your videos.
True, I don't have to deal with Fates at all. I just have to do a lot more editing. Honestly, I think she would prefer a
Human
disembodied
pug.
voice over the human version of a pug in the passenger seat. I need a drink. We are at 6 miles. Shit, what was I gonna say? Move more than 5 miles? True.
I don't know. What were you going to say?
I forgot.
Are you finally going to agree that you're an adorable nerd?
Oregon.
I say no you, but I don't really deny that I'm an adorable nerd. I don't deny cuteness.
Not anymore. I've broken you.
I don't know that I ever did it too much. I'm gonna be honest, I find it really annoying when people are like, "No, I'm not cute," and I'm like, okay.
You used to do it.
I always pout at it. I don't typically deny it though. I heard mind break.
No. Like, when we first met each other, we were talking in Duelist chat. Anytime I did it, you were like, "No, not cute."
Maybe.
you
I wouldn't.
You try to know you me, and I'd hit you with the know you infinity me. You're like, "You can't do this."
I do remember this. I don't know. I think after that, I dealt with people that were like, "I always deny I'm cute. I'll never admit it because that's what people think is cute." And I was just like, "Oh, now it's the most uncute thing to me." No, you should. There's still people that even though they're like, "No, I'm not cute," I'm still like, they're still cute. But I don't like it. I don't like it when they're like, "No, I'm not cute."
You just said you hate like 75% of the planet.
I will legit just stop saying it. I'm kind of the same. Where if somebody's like, "I'm not cute," I'm just like, "Alright, I'm not gonna call you cute anymore then."
Nah, I still just call you cute. If you're cute, you're cute. Fuck you if you don't want it. Then I get to fulfill that need to bully you for being cute.
But it's not bullying, it's exactly what they want.
Yeah, I know. But it feeds it for both of us. I get to bully them for being cute, and they get to act like they don't want it.
Fair. Fair. We're so oh wait, is this? No, I think there's another section after this. I don't think it's too long though. I think we go up one of the ramps. Suffer. I am gonna fix my sock though.
But it just fixed it like hours ago.
It was not hours ago.
Pretty sure it's been almost an hour.
It was at the very end of the last video. Oh, that's so much better. Wow, I thought I was gonna have to like take my socks off to fix it, but I didn't have to at all. You still haven't fixed it? We
On
just
stream?
did. On stream for free? No. Actually, I take my socks off all the time on stream. People have seen the grippers. Also realize we can get you to bend over by doing that. If you want to see me bend over, you just need to go to the beginning of every VOD and look at the exercise section. I literally bend over 3 times.
Yeah, but Global's never here for the beginning.
Sometimes he is.
I also doubt he actually watches the VOD.
Well, I mean, probably not the VOD, but sometimes he's here at the beginning of the stream. And he watches. I don't know, he probably has like 2 to 3 streams open at all times.
He's got his e-girls up right now.
Yeah, I guarantee you he's watching LoFam. His favorite
I
e-girl.
said e-girls.
His favorite e-girls. Don't them that. That's gonna be don't call them that. LoFam is an e-girl? Look over at the monitor that LoFam is on right now, Global. Do you see some big tits?
You know, he's not wrong.
Or Twitch streams
Not
in a
wrong.
CS
The
tournament?
bird?
Oh, is that what you've been cheering for? I was like, what the fuck is Vince doing in the background? He's got like arms pumped and everything.
Back in the old days of MySpace and Facebook. Oh god, my age is gonna show here a little bit. You knew if somebody was an e-girl
Your age always shows.
if their tits, if their cleavage was in the center of the pic, and their forehead or their head was getting cut off by the edge of the photo a little bit. If you saw them caring more about their tits being in the center of the image than their head, you were like, ah, e-girl. I meant to say don't tell them that. I want them to think I don't have the attention span for more than one stream. LoFam is ignoring me.
I mean,
LoFam does that when he
LoFam's
gets pouty at people.
In LoFam's, I can't blame LoFam. I'd ignore you too, Global.
Oh, no.
I ignore you most days, Global.
I love esports, man. He is angry with me, apparently. You push too hard, Global. You gotta lay low and chill for a little bit there. Be nice for a bit.
LoFam is sensitive. Like most of the time when I act like I'm mad at Global, I don't actually care anymore. He's just become that thing.
What did I do, Bits? What the fuck? Snap. Now your finger's broken. Which finger is your trigger finger? Snap. I love you too, Lost. Nice and aloof. I can shoot with my middle. Yeah, but you're not gonna be as good. Remember I play paintball?
Actually, isn't it preferable that you shoot with your middle? So that you can put the index finger, like, way.
Okay, but even if it's preferable,
not around the slide,
you have to
but
train for it.
parallel
You
to
have
the
to get
slide
accustomed to it. If you normally shoot with a pointer finger,
finger.
you're not going to suddenly shoot better with a middle finger. You have to work toward that.
I mean, but Exhibit plays video games all
Arc.
the time. He's used to pulling the trigger with his middle finger.
Hmm.
Bing, bing, bing,
Not that
bing,
he's
bing.
shooting a gun with a controller over mouse
Yeah.
and keyboard, but still.
Oh my god, we're gonna be at 7 miles before we finish. We have 3 more sections to walk
Did you
through.
hear that right now? Shit, I didn't think I'm muting my mic.
We heard you close something like a desk or a drawer. Actually shoot, fucker. Not anymore, I broke your trigger finger. Ha 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 ha. I live in Texas.
Oh my god, I
Oh,
live in
oh
the
God,
same
God.
state as Bits.
I fucking hated living in Texas. This is actually really funny. When I lived in Missouri and my parents were like, "Hey, so your dad got his job with MV." I shouldn't have said the company name. Your dad got his job again, and we're going to be
that's the
leaving the
art.
state. And I was like, "Well, I don't really have anywhere to go. I'd like to go with you guys, so long as it's not Texas. Am I right?" And they literally looked at each other and they're like, it's Texas." And I was like, "Oh, fuck." Well, I said, as long as it's not Texas, but I really don't have anywhere to go, so I'd still like to come with you. They're like, alright. I don't even remember why
Bits
exhibits
and
in Euland are
Euland
fighting.
aren't fighting.
We're not. Bits is just fighty. He's not fighting with everyone, he's just fighty.
Bits
I'm
is
just a
a
little shit.
gremlin.
Yes. Except to Sen.
That's because no one can be mean to Sen. Look at how fucking adorable he is.
Yeah, Sen is one of those that you're just a bad person if you, like, go after him. It's completely undeserving. It's like watching 2 dogs playing with each other. Not gonna lie, it annoys me when cosplay is just an off-model bunny suit. Hi, Mixie. Big Dumpy is always yelling. Ba-boom! I also
I'm
get
waiting
annoyed
for the
by
day
that
when
fan.
you do that and eat shit.
Why would you wait for that?
Because you do it so exaggerated, I'm like, he's gonna fall. It's gonna be horrible.
You say waiting for it like you want to see it.
No, I don't want to see it, but I feel
Oh.
like it's gonna happen so it's so strongly. I'm like, he's gonna do the boom and he's gonna just eat shit.
Excuse me? What's up, Hunt? What's the problem? By the way, when you heard the results of the election? Nope, not at all. Going to be a Twitch fail clip. It won't be a Twitch fail clip because the only thing that goes anywhere on Twitch fail is just the most boring and mundane clips of the top 10 streamers. Stuff of Mizkif, Asmongold, Destiny, Hassan, Aiden, Pokimane, XQC. If it's not a clip of one of those, it just doesn't go anywhere. Even if it's the best clip in the world.
Wait, didn't Elite make it to Twitch fails?
No. I put Elite there, and the post got deleted
Oh.
because they were like, this post is too boring. Oh shit, Euland is a Reddit
Wow.
user. Puke. I made him take it down. What? Why'd you make him take it down? Astro was on live stream fails once because VR chat.
No.
Yeah,
But that was like when VR chat was like big.
I don't know. I saw someone talking shit about bunny suits. So what they were specifically talking about, Hunt, is when people do really half-assed cosplay. When it's like, look at this cosplay. I'm Elsa from Frozen, and they have like a little like $2 tiara, blonde hair, and then a bunny suit. And it's like, I'm Elsa, and it's like, you look nothing like Elsa. You're just blonde and in a bunny suit and saying Elsa. I used to be very judgmental of cosplay, and stuff like that used to annoy me. Now I'm a lot more open to it, because I'm like, you know what? They're the one dressing up. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Basically, the fascist party wanting a surprise sweep was a bit yikes and ruined my mood that day and got me worried still. Hopefully nothing comes of it. Did you switch outfits because the team that was represented by those colors did something really bad? Oh, okay. Yeah, Leaf complaining about her nipples was weird. Wrong channel. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Fucking weird-ass caterpillars. Padoru time? It is not Padoru time. It's only the 25th.
I wish Padoru time never existed. I wish I had the ability to cancel Christmas.
To cancel all of Christmas. Damn.
Yeah, to cancel all of Christmas specifically.
That's messed up. That's harsh.
We just give the pagans their holiday back.
To quote their electoral program, we shall retract our apologies regarding our slavery history. Oh boy. Sorry, wrong chat. What was even the wrong chat message, Hunt? We're almost there. We're almost there. It was entertaining either way. We were at 970 calories. That's pretty good for no incline. That's actually great for no incline. Since we have a lot of calories to burn off after Thanksgiving. Oh, God. Man, this part of the story was sad.
Oh, where all the people in this place died?
All of them died, and the one old guy of the rebellion got squished. Is this what Core meant when she said she was going to stuff you? No. No spoil? Fuck! Little Bloody, I didn't think you were ever gonna play Final Fantasy again. Don't worry. It'll be so long before you play again. And the story itself will take so long, you're gonna forget. That nobody died here.
Yeah, it's gonna take you forever to get back here.
Here's something cool I learned about recently. In, on the VRChat website, you can make an imposter of any of your avatars. And these will be perfectly optimized. They will have, like, perfect optimization each time. They won't be able to play any animations, but you can just have it uploaded to your account. And people see that. It's in-game? Oh, I thought you needed to do it through the website. Okay, so you can do it through the website or in-game on beta. But yeah, good avatar stats for everybody. Do they just T-pose? No, it just looks like you. It just looks like your avatar. Time to burn off 5 extra pounds. I'm not too worried because it's not like I need to do more. It's not like I wasn't going to be on the treadmill, but I put on 5 pounds at Thanksgiving, so, oh, we got to get back on the treadmill. It's like, oh, I was going to be on the treadmill anyway.
5 pounds? That's not bad.
Yeah. I wish 3 fucking meals didn't make such a big difference, but that's how it went.
I mean, it was 3 giant fatty steaks. Well, no, 2 giant fatty steaks. And who knows how much turkey.
0 steaks. The first meal was the chicken burger and fries. The second meal was Thanksgiving, which was turkey, cornbread, bread rolls, and mashed potatoes, and then ice cream and cake. And then the third meal...
Did you eat until you hate yourself?
No, I just got home. Hi, Zed. The third meal was...
Didn't even Thanksgiving.
Leftover turkey and some tri-tip steak. Which, tri-tip steak is not your own steak. Well, at least the way we did it. It was like one big steak cut into slices, and everybody takes some slices of that. I think I had 4. Wait, did you actually gain 5 pounds? Yes, I actually gained 5 pounds over 2 days, and it's probably been more after yesterday. Yet, nothing. Also, it says a lot that a sweep in Dutch electoral history is just 1/4 of the total seats ATM. Damn, my body don't want meat on my bone, lucky you. It's the grass is greener on the other side, little buddy, because I want to be thin. I would love to just eat fucking everything and not be able to put on weight. That sounds awesome. I want to drink just a gallon of milk a day, have like 1 or 2 awful meals, and not gain weight from that. So Yulin wants to be a rodent? I don't know if that's quite the same thing. We're at the end. We're at the end. We just go down this street. You want true metabolism? There's a lot of animals that have metabolism like that. Almost every single bird has a high metabolism like that. Bilia, trying to look at my diet ATM to a point the higher-ups at the clinic started complimenting my lunch habits? Do I have some place left in my cave for you? You're not a bird? I am not a bird.
Oh, Yulin's a Moogle.
He is a Moogle. Fuck all of you.
Great King Mooglin.
Fuck all of you. They don't even need to eat. Which disproves that I'm a Moogle because I need to fucking eat.
No, they eat. They eat Koopa nuts. And we all know how much Yulin loves nuts.
Nope. Bilbo said they don't need to eat, so I'm not a Moogle. Although I'm still risking diabetes and shit and already have a high cholesterol ATM.
You trust Global?
In this specific scenario, yes, because it supports what I want.
Oh my god.
This Moogle is weird, he walks as
Trusting
big.
Global is like trusting Foss.
We're so close. It's this gate right here. And that is 7 miles. The fact that I'm French, love cooking with butter, and don't gain weight is in fact too much strange. Where's close? I think Foss would be better than me in this instance. Boss and Global are
that's a
both
tall
very
order.
chaotic, but on like different sides of chaos. Yuland is starting to make me angry, so I would push his buttons. I really just need to cut the knot and start
You're
daily
always
exercising.
angry, Global.
I don't think Global's angry. I just think they're very
Well,
consistent at pushing buttons.
Nah, Global's always pretend angry. Just like Pixel is always pretend gay.
Let's see. Move here. A little cut off. Okay.
Yep,
Cool.
so you missed the whole walk.
Hi, Zoe. Cora's super cute when she says she is angry, especially at Yulin. I don't like Cora when she's angry. I don't know that I've... No, I've seen her angry on stream. When she's doing Destiny stuff, she gets angry on stream. So it's hilarious when I make her angry at you. I don't think you've ever made her angry at me. 2, 3,
Hey, I'm back.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Dang.
8,
Got some time to
9,
see the bakery.
10. She plays along to humor me. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. I have no idea what this looks like. 16. It's getting a little weird
It looks
because
great.
my tracker gets hidden when I crouch down. 17. 18.
Oh, my VRC is still
19.
running.
20.
Yeah,
Ah.
Steam VR.
21. 22. 23. 24. 25. By the way, Ewan, on topic of WoW, I have 43 crystals now and managed to get it to 15, 20k per day. Hell yeah. Looks very wrong. I have to be honest, I can't tell what you are doing. I hope the trackers aren't able to keep up. You couldn't tell that was squats? Really, Global?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Everybody look away. Everybody don't look at me.
All of chat stares intensively. Here, I'll stand in front of the camera so they can't look at you.
That's what Core did. Exhibits literally just gets right in front of me.
Oh no, that was perfect eclipse. Lost. Elan's T-posing on you.
Alright, you're good, Lost. In 3. Behavior. Look at me. Sen, if you're asleep, wake up.
Wake up. You wanna put on makeup. Something.
Portal. Your knees weren't bending? My knees were absolutely bending. Looked like toe touches. That is a lot in most scenarios, but I need 150k for the amount I want. She's a cutie. Boop the cute cat girl. How dare not let me see Yulin do his daily bones dislocation. Oh, I've got my locomotion thing on. Where is that? But actually, where is that? Full body tracking, locomotion animation. Off. That really... Oh, weird. Can I take my shoes off? We did squats, we fixed trackers. Title. Cool. Day 129 of walking. Oh! My mouse is bugged.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that fixed it. It had like a hair stuck in it or something, so it wasn't moving.
Oh no.
7 miles.
Me?
Now we rest.
Sleep.
Yup. Yup. Oh, comfy. Bum bum.
This is the part where Sid hopefully gets some sleep.
Hell yeah. I see fire. Aelin, what is the rarest still obtainable mount you own? Just curious if nothing else. So there's a lot of mounts that I have that are just freaking rare because they're just new and a lot of the mount collectors haven't done them yet. There's a lot of like very difficult mounts that I have, but they're 15 years old, so a lot of people have them. Oh my god, that was a cute llama. The llama is sometimes cute.
Alpaca, actually.
Sometimes
Annoying.
he'll do something weird and like put a toilet bowl on his head, and it's like, fucking, bro, come on. Eland is being a Lala, not cute. What do you mean a Lala? Heck you.
The Lalafell racism. Man, I really need to get like some cushioning foam for my Halo.
Yes. Alpaca. Hardest then?
Yeah.
I'd have to look at the list. I have 380 mounts, Fanny. And I can't think of that's off the top of my head. I have a lot of mounts that are like 1% drops from like raids and dungeons. I have a lot of those. I do have a questing mount that's apparently pretty rare. It hatches from an egg with a 1% chance to drop, and the egg only hatches every 3 days. I have a polar bear that is a rare drop from some quest in Wrath of the Lich King. A little bloody nose, green proto. You have
I have
380
that.
mounts but never reached 400? What do you mean never reached 400? What? I've like worked up to 380. Fanny, what is your logic there? That's like saying, oh, you fucking lost 47 pounds but not 50? Weird. I just haven't gotten to 400 yet. I was mostly joking about 400 giving an extra amount. Every 50 you get a mount. So at 50 you get an albino drake. At 100, I forget what you get at 100. The last one I got was it was like this ice infernal thing. It's like this icebound infernal or whatever.
Oh, they really did make the albino Drake easier to get.
I think it was always easy to get Lost One because between all the racial mounts, it was really easy to get to 50. That came out when they added achievements and like everybody practically got it by default.
I'm pretty sure it used to be 100.
No, it was always 50.
Was it?
I am pretty confident in that.
That's a lot of confidence.
To be honest, I shouldn't shit talk. I haven't even gone back to the freebies you showed me, like the Bronze Drake. The Bronze Drake is an easy one. Let me see. I go here. I click this. I need to open the keyboard. Wow. Armor.
Flashbang. Oh.
Slash ban, huh? No.
Wait, what are you doing? Who are you banning?
I'm not banning anybody. I'm literally just looking up my character on WoW.
Slash brain global.
Alright. Collections. Mounts. Let's see if they pick out the rarest one. It doesn't look like they're sorting them at all, even slightly.
No, Mobile, unfortunately, you have to serve it.
Now I'm above level 30. We should do that again. I think my total is around 30 ATM. I have Ashes of Alar. That's a 1% drop, but it's been out for so long, I think most people have it. I have the Ancient Salamander, which is very easy to get into a grind. I don't have the rare one, but I don't think many people did that.
Nah, Global, you don't push my buttons anymore. I've become accustomed to your troll. You mean nothing.
Don't say it like that.
But it's the truth, and he needs to hear it.
Okay. I don't care if it's the truth. Don't say it like that.
Okay.
Hog, a gamer. Let's see.
More gamers.
There's nothing rare on this first page. I have the
Yeah,
Blood
and
Gorge.
you once said you don't deserve it.
I have the Blood Gorge Krog, which is a raid achievement in BFA. So anybody that wants mounts pretty much has that. I have the Blue Proto Drake, which is a 1% drop from a heroic. That's an easy drop mount because it's resets daily. God, there's just so many like super common ones. The Cold Flame Infernal, that's from 350. The Crusty Crawler is from the Trading Post, so not too many people have that. It's gonna take me too long to go through this. Yeah, I'd have to look later. I don't think I have anything that's, like, particularly rare. Nothing that's, like, you need to do this crazy thing to get there. You don't think I deserve it? I push your buttons with this deal and change, yada yada. Pixel's hearts are still messed up. I had to cough there. I don't think anybody touched his hearts. I
don't either. I think he's just laying to where one is hidden.
Yeah, we're like on a blue blanket. It's a little low for Sen without full body tracking, and so his butt is swinging out instead of him just like lowering. Oh, you got your avatar working again. Hell yeah. Icy Fire's in his ghost again. I don't know if it can do the invisible pop thing, but he wasn't using it. It can't? Damn.
Heck, broken.
Can you check mine? Wowhead doesn't do it on mobile. No, you don't check Wowhead. Google WoW Armory, and the first link will be like a human death knight. Click that, and then from that website, search for your character name. Search Fanny100, and you can find it there. This isn't a Wowhead thing. This is the World of Warcraft website. It's called the Armory, but there's a character named Armory. So if you search WoW Armory, you go to that character. You can also just get there if you just go to the WoW website, but...
Oh, you can do that in FF too.
Yeah. Yeah, FF's version is called the Lodestone. I know who we're gonna raid today.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna raid yet. They've started playing Stardew Valley recently, and I don't know how new they are. Get a load of this guy. What? What are you trying to say, Pixel?
You said Lodestone, so I said get a load of this guy.
I like exhibits. Boo, get him off the stage. No, it's Byakko Huayto. They've started playing Stardew recently. I don't know how new they are to Stardew. I think it was their first run ever. They've also started playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, like, yesterday. And they're playing that more today. And it's like, oh my god, the fucking nostalgia. That was already 3 years ago when we all played New Horizons. And seeing them like, alright, we have storage in our house now. And they go into their house and it's literally like a picture, a cot, and like laundry on the ground. It's just like, holy shit, I remember when that's all we had our first week of playing. 36 mounts more than I expected.
That's just my house all the time.
Your bedroom is not a single cot bed and a picture and laundry on the floor. You have more furniture than that in your room. I know, because I hear you constantly close it every stream.
Thanks.
What do you mean, thanks? Oh my god. I'm gonna have an aneurysm right now.
What do you even hear? I didn't even hear it at all.
You'll like close a drawer and I'll just hear, it's not quite like a door, but it sounds like a desk drawer just closing. And I've heard that like 4 or 5 times now. He's taking you for caring about him, Ewan. You got like 4 of the WoD rare spawns though? I actually got one this morning, Fanny. I went to Warlords of Draenor on the character I've been leveling, so when I woke up at fucking 5:40 in the morning, I was like, shit, dailies haven't even reset in PSO and Final Fantasy. So I'll just go level in WoD, and I was in Frostfire Ridge and the Great Tusk spawn, and I was like, oh, well, shit, free mount, I guess. I didn't even know it was the one that dropped the mount. I thought it was just a rare that I was killing for, like, bonus experience. And then I just had the mount in my bag, so I was like, okay then, sure. Didn't you only miss one? I think I'm missing 2 or 3. I'd never gotten the Frostfire Ridge one. I don't know if I ever got the Nagrand one. Oh, I definitely didn't get the Hippo either. I don't have the Talador Forest one. So I was missing 3. I think now I'm just missing 2.
You don't have the hippo?
Yeah, I don't have the Hippo.
There's a hippo?
There's a Hippo.
Damn.
They added hippos in Warlords of
The hippo
Draenor.
sounds cool.
But they're, like, not fat hippos. They're, like, super muscular. And they look
Hippos?
more like dogs, but then have a hippo face. And then in...
Yeah, that's what hippos
No.
hippos are.
No, it's not. And then in BFA, they added new hippos that are just fucking rotund. Hey, I have the hippo.
The
Both of
biggest
that
of
counts in
that.
both of the grand ones. Oh, Pixel isn't a Kupo now?
Hippos are like supposedly like super strong.
Oh yeah, hippos are fucking
So
horrible.
hasn't been a Koopa
They're
at
not-
any point.
Pixel's been a Kupo before. Stand right here, Pixel.
We
That's kind of weird. Alright, go show Lost One how you're a Kupo now.
I've seen him like that. That's not a
What did I
Koopa.
do?
That's not a bomb.
That's literally a pom
That's a
pom.
heart. That's a heart.
basically a pom-pom.
No, don't mutilate the alpaca. I'm literally not touching the alpaca. I'm touching the headband that is very clearly a headband on him. Nagrand is both the Meadow Stomper and Bloodhoof? I thought Talador had the hippo. Maybe Talador has the one you have to catch through your garrison, and it has that hippo. No, Talador has hippo. Hi, Kirito. Thank you for the follow.
Knows.
I thought you were saying Talador doesn't have the hippo. I thought you were saying Nagrand. Oh, wait, is the Meadow Stomper... Okay, the Meadow Stomper is not the hippo. Okay. Meadow Stomper is the elephant and Bloodhoof the weird rhino. Gotcha. Okay. God, I love Wispy Worlds. Actually, I didn't check if Wispy came out with another one. Nope, it's still Orchestar. Alright, I also have the moose thingy. I wish you wouldn't send me weird AI art. Especially when I'm playing with slime. Wrong chat. I saw the most insulting thing. Somebody was like, Sakimi-chan's art looks like AI art before AI art was a thing. Which is like, that's so harsh. But yes. Playing with slime, damn. When they refer to slime, Jan, they are specifically talking about a streamer named Leaflet. That wasn't necessary. Sakimi-chan is a very good artist. They have very pricey commissions, but they have like more than a decade of very aggressively pumping out high quality commissions and very good art. Oh, I thought it was actual slime. No, it's a streamer named Leaflet. That is actual slime. What do you mean? There was some drama with Sakimi-chan. They started reposting a lot of, like, Blue Line and Pro Cop stuff, and people were like, hey, what the fuck? And then they were like, oh, I didn't know what I was reposting. Haha, oops. By my art. Not gonna lie, I was surprised Star Crusher Void Strider wasn't a flying mount. Looked like an ostrich. Yeah, so it uses the model of, the Raven God mount, which is from Burning Crusade. And they have a few mounts like it. The Void Touch one is like it. There's a fire one from Firelands. That's the one that, Lofam likes to use. He'll run around on the fire, Raven God. No, it's actual slime. I'm cleaning my keyboard. Like the ones for kids? Oh, no, Leaflet's a streamer. And a pretty cool person. A very weird girl, though. Holy. Like that slime.
Wow.
Good for picking up hair and dust. But not much dust there.
He likes guns.
Yes. I wear, like, a film thing. I have a film thing on my keyboard. So it's literally like this soft film layer thing that just matches my keyboard keys, and it fits onto the keyboard. And if I eat at my keyboard, it protects it from any dust or hair or food getting in there. And if the film itself gets dirty, I just wash it in the sink and dry it off. And, yeah, I don't have a gross
is it
keyboard.
like silicone?
Yeah. You eat hair? No, I don't think I said I eat hair. This message about picking up hair is making me confused. Well, hair is just messy, Jan, and it gets everywhere. Actually makes sense.
It's like sand.
And
it gets everywhere.
Yes, it does. I really like this film thing on my keyboard. And people see it and they're like, ugh, what is that? So weird. Ugh, don't ever show me this. It's so ugly. And ugh. And I'm like, alright, dude, I got the cleanest keyboard you're ever gonna see. And you've got fucking breadcrumbs in there. Gross. Show me? I'll show you after stream bits.
Just clean your keyboard, Fargood.
I don't think I have a readily available picture. Not that Global was talking about slime and keyboard picking up hair and dust. I do think that's a smart way to clean stuff. To, like, get a $2, like, slime toy from a gas station and just, like, fucking ruin it by picking up a lot of dirt and gross shit with it and then just throwing it away. That's fucking smart. That's 5-head. Eyes. Eye. I'm pretty sure I showed Zai my keyboard recently. He just woke up. No one eats hair, Global. Clean slime sounds so weird. No, see, the thing is, slime gets dirty really fucking fast. Oh, why'd you say it like that? You didn't? Did I not? Did we just talk about it and I thought I did
cleaning
forever?
slime?
Maybe? I just think of, like, Silly Putty. And, like, would use that.
I've seen slime in, like, auto shops and places where you can, like, put it down. It, like, picks up dust without leaving marks.
Why would you use one of those when you can get Silly Putty for cheaper at a gas station? You're selling it for the same price
Does
at,
it
like...
leave, like, chemical residue?
That's reaching.
Supposedly? I don't know.
I don't know what Global's on about, but I don't know what Global's on about usually. He kind of just says stuff and I'm like, uh-huh, no. Yeah, you are so right. SMH Elon talking to me in his memories, but not IRL. Zai, we literally have had a conversation about keyboards. You had, it was specifically mouse pads. We were talking about the mouse pads and the like wave mouse pad, and I had the one with the Wind Waker Legend of Zelda. Silly Putty isn't fluid enough for cleaning. I think it is. I do not remember this. If I go back into our DM's eye, and there's a picture of my keyboard or mouse pad there, I know I would have. I
Did you
could have
build
sworn.
the keyboard yourself?
No, I didn't. What? No. I bought it for like $8.
Oh.
Why would you think I built it myself?
Cause like you're on all the time, so I assume that, you know.
When was this? Like 2 or 3 months ago.
Plus, like, you like protecting it. Why would you protect an $8 keyboard?
It was, Zai, it was definitely before we started sending each other the inflation porn. Doesn't sound like you. What? What do you mean, what?
That's like so out of left field for me. 1 minute. That's like, yeah, it was way before the inflation report, and I'm like, huh?
Why are you sending them inflation porn? If somebody's into something, I send that to them.
Because
If I see something and it makes me think of them, I'm like, they get this. Euland is too frugal to spend $300 on a keyboard.
the US dollar.
100%. That is the most true thing Global has ever said. What's so hot about the Weimar
I
Republic?
guess so. What?
I think that's an inflation joke. I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Argentina?
I'm pretty sure Zai is not into inflation.
Venezuela.
porn. I have sent Zai a few thighs. Every now and then I'll come across some good thighs and be like, yeah, Zai, I want this. Fuck you, Yulin. I said you were core cute together. Nothing is more true than that. That's really nice of you to say, Global. I appreciate that. So if I say, like, ass, you're going to send me ass pics, you fine. I mean, so ass is really vague. If you said, like, femboy ass, or, like, fucking gargantuan ass, or, like, really fit tomboy ass, yeah, I might. That pregnant pause says otherwise. What is a pregnant pause? I don't see any mention of your keyboard. I couldn't remember if I actually sent it to you. I know we talked about it. Gonna test this, BRB. Titties. Just any titties, just like, there's no specificity, it's just any and all. Going to have to be careful opening DMs in the future, I guess. I can tag stuff as spoilers for people. I have a friend that, she's always at her job. Not flat female. So what, like, puffy femboy stuff? Damn, bits. Alright.
Damn.
Kaylin, if you want to get upset at me, I showed Core 1200 keyboard and she liked it. God damn it, Global. I am actually mad at you over that. Because she's gonna fucking talk about it to me now.
Damn.
Stub your toe. You literally just said not flat female. I don't know what you want, Bits. That sounds like you're asking for puffy femboy. Have fun checking your Discord after stream, Yulin. Oh no. So not flat,
That's
but
like,
also female. Okay.
it's like queuing a blacklist and then
Bits once
Like,
big titty goth GS.
expecting a whitelist result.
Yes. Okay. Also, I'm okay with inflation, but I wouldn't go looking for it. I think inflation can be kind of hot, but like, you know, when they stick a hose up there and it's like an air pump, I'm like, what the fuck is this? This does nothing for me. Exhibits likes the booba and noted. He is asking for Fuda Ewan. I don't think they were asking for Fuda at all. Bits has no shame.
It does no shame.
Shame is for the weak.
Look at him.
Remove shame. Embrace horny. Oh god. I
Me
want to
too.
fall asleep. I'm gonna raid somebody. Well, I say
Sounds like-
somebody. I already said who we're gonna raid.
Getting
Go find something to put the camera on. I say something, it's gonna be the same goddamn pretty sunset. It's been the last 5 times. Because, I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. Okay. I grab this. I come over here. They're still alive. Good. Oh, hi, number 1 goober. I'm like just in the process of ending. Yeah, I even took a pic of the sunset. This might be one of the prettiest Wispy worlds. Thanks for stream. Thank you for being here. Got back for the raid. Wait, I just got here. I'm so sorry, Zai, but you know what? I'll make sure to stream tomorrow just for you. Can you stream for 2 more hours? Okay, thanks. No, but I'll stream tomorrow for you. /raid. Oh god, how do they spell it? It's 2 Ks. Yako Owaito. They recently put on a an AI voice changer thing that makes them sound like Gura. So if you wanted to hear Gura say anything in particular, try and get Byako to say it. Also show me keyboard since you didn't. I will. Well, bye, Yulin and peeps. Have a nice nap. Yeah. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We're gonna go watch the Celestial Tiger, who is on their 2nd day of Animal Crossing. I love you. Bye.
Pick it all up.